check. 1 2 1 2 check.
1 2 1 2.
There you go.
Well, must be good. Like, can you see the levels?
Yeah, I mean it's overtaking the game sound, which is
Good.
generally good. Although the game sound is quite loud. It's probably.
Well, let's see if it
necessary.
peaks when we do this. Oh, when I.
Let's switch to the game actually.
Yeah.
Blackburn Blue Point was good. Remember this?
What was the last thing Blue Point made? Demon's Souls remake?
Demon's Souls remake, I think, is the big
Well, I
one.
downloaded that today. That might be good.
Well, last time they took very few liberties. You know.
Yeah. It's the beginning of Kojima putting his name front and center.
Yeah.
I love this intro to MGS2.
Nice game at the end of the credit sequence.
Yeah.
This is also introducing the MGS2 music, which is one of the all-time themes of games, I think.
Yes. Well, this music was actually an MGS1, but we didn't hear it. I love the way the DNA thing. It's so cheesy.
But at the same time, it's kind of... I'm not, we're not going to spoil exactly what the deception is, but it's all a part of the deception. Of in that, there's a lot of reference to genes, like in the previous game, but it's like...
It just slithered away. What's going on?
Cam Clark is back, but his character died.
It'll probably just be flashbacks.
Yeah.
Hi, Ellie.
Yeah, the goat. Be Snake's new outfit.
Makes him look like a bit of a girl, doesn't it?
Yeah. Who's that? That girl must be Snake's love interest. Right, yeah, very good intro. I mean, basically, the fame of MGS3's intro might outdo MGS2's intro, but I think MGS2's intro is fucking sick.
I remember liking MGS2's intro a lot when I was a kid. I mean, before I begin the streams, I do want to point out, or like, bring up this story that there was a time in my life where, for reasons I don't want to darken the stream by going into, I was very sad and would get home from school, put on MGS2, play it from start to finish, roll the credits, and then just immediately start a new game. And I would do that maybe 3 to 4 times a night, and I did that solidly for like a month or maybe more. And so yeah, like the entire game is sort of like, I mean, in some sense, burned into my memory. We'll see. It's been a couple years since I played it, so we'll see what I've forgotten.
This is a rare occasion where I've played this one more recently than you have, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm terrible. At
But I
MGS
loved
games, so-
that how cinematic that like intro is compared to like the intro to MGS1 is like an establishing
It's a cool establishing like
thing for like
sequence.
a movie intro, whereas that is like the kind of intro you get in a TV show. Yeah, it's very cool. Lots of chat.
MGS2's intro was a lot better than MGS3's because it was its own thing. I liked that MGS3's was trying to be a Bond movie, but it wasn't really its own thing, if that makes sense. Yeah, I somewhat agree in that MGS3's intro is a homage to like James Bond.
Yeah,
essentially.
definitely.
But at the same time, I do think it's too weird to be thought of as just like a James Bond intro.
Yeah, I mean it is in a lot of ways MGS3 is trying to be a pastiche of different genres, whereas MGS2 is still like very much its own thing. I think it's something that will happen in MGS4 as well when we get to that, is that you start to see that the Metal Gear games became a vehicle for Kojima to explore his relationship and situation and his like positioning within sort of like media, like within games
and other media.
but also his love for films and stuff. But yeah, I need to open the stream chat on my phone because I can't see it over there. I have bad eyes. Skeleton Plan. I'm not late today. I may get busy here and there though. That's fine.
Snake Tales.
Snake Tales.
Snake Tales again.
Snake Tales are a bunch of like short missions that reuse assets from this game to kind of like either tell side like guidance stories missions. Or like I think some of them aren't canon or like can't be. One of them is to do with Meryl. I remember that much.
Right, anyway.
MGS3's intro may be a Bond intro, but it's probably the best Bond intro. Yeah, agree. I would agree with Silk there. Yeah, let's...
Some Bond intros go hard, even if I don't like the movie that much. Tanker Plan, I guess.
Yeah, let's just skip a part of the game. No.
Yeah, let's go straight to plan. Who needs it?
We'll do normal.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to.
Are you going for anything special like dog tags or anything, or non-lethal? Should we try non-lethal until we get annoyed and then go fuck it? Then
I could do a non-lethal run. We'll see what I'll do. Tanker non-lethal because I think you can't not.
Classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Yeah.
That's such a good line. Does this version have Jack Ryden's Pro Skater? I don't think it does, but I should check in the bonus stuff.
I think a lot of that proprietary stuff, like the Ape Escape and MGS3 as well, were removed for the HD.
I know that the Ape Escape stuff is gone, because they were going to release it on Xbox and stuff, and Ape Escape belongs to Sony. Wow, America's so cool. I wish it was a real place. I mean, that does look like America. 8 lanes of traffic.
I know, I played these games for the first time when the HD remakes came out, but at the same time, I was still... Like, when I saw the game's graphics for the first time, I looked at how the original looked, and I was kind of stunned that PS2 had that level of, like... To me, it looked like an early, like, PS3, Xbox 360 game, and I was like, holy shit, this actually came out on the PS2.
I mean,
same MGS3.
I mean, with the HD remakes, I guess they upscaled a lot of the textures, because this...
But the look is very similar. It's just this lower resolution.
Yeah, I remember the original, I think, had a slightly more hazy feel to it. Where'd he go?
Otacon ending confirmed.
Canon?
Yeah,
Meryl
dead. Meryl dead.
So it's not clear whether he's like falling slowly because of the bungee cord, or whether that was just slowed down a bit. Because the rain texture does not slow down.
I mean, I go, especially with this bit, I go slow down.
Yeah, I mean, because he's moving like in such a weird way. But then the rain is like not letting up at all. Yeah, as Skeleton of Fun just said, the hazy like filter over the whole game.
That's like the standard thing is to reduce draw distance. You make it fucking foggy as hell.
Yeah,
But,
and it did have a slightly disorienting effect.
still,
as well.
even just something as simple as like the facial textures, I was like, holy shit, this is like. At the same time, I think late PS2, like Time Splitters 3 had a similar level of like.
There he is. Points at screen. That's Snake.
That's how he looked in Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, not that much like
On schedule.
our boy. Our boy.
He'll know soon enough.
Oh, dude, that is with a revolver. Couldn't be Revolver Ocelot. He lost his hand.
Yeah,
That guy had 2 hands.
that's how he looks in Smash as well. Yeah, I think outside games have just decided that MGS2 Snake is the
It's like the iconic
looks.
Snake.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy given the context of the game.
Yeah. Not
I
enough
think it's-
games featuring Snake have a Pliskin.
People
skin.
like it as well because it's very similar to MGS3 Snake as well.
Yeah.
They've just got basically the same.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Hey,
Hey!
Everything going okay?
Stealth camera.
Say the line, Snake.
We must have overused it.
yeah, but it looked cool, Snake. It went all like electric and shit.
We're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Hey,
Mei Ling's
Hey.
not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again?
This is actually
game's
quite
a bit
hard.
quiet. Okay, I
Someone
turned it
will
down
find out
to
sooner or
compensate.
later.
Let me
She's
turn it
better
back
off
up.
assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true.
Okay.
Okay, Snake,
Let me know if it gets
let's get
too
to
loud.
work.
Okay.
You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the
Let's not
bottom?
overuse
Okay,
that.
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Every .com,
exactly.
every website has
Weapons
its own
activate
Metal Gear,
nuclear
if only.
powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other
Imagine if
models.
Tumblr
The
had a
only
Metal
consistent
Gear.
description
Will
is
you be
that it's
getting
an
the Mei Ling
amphibious
cameo?
anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why
Mei
this
Ling
one's under
cameo.
Marine Corps
Oh,
jurisdiction.
Oh,
what
if
you
we
might know.
save enough.
Oh, does Mei Ling appear?
Yeah, I
The
think.
mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure.
I
to the
know.
bridge.
I think
We
a
need
lot
to
of people
find
are
out
still
where the
kind of
tanker
think
is
it's
headed.
cool.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
But to me,
There's
the
too much we don't
codec is
know
a
about
total
this new
downgrade from
prototype.
MGS1.
Capabilities,
Where you go from really
deployment
cool
method. We
stylized
don't even know how close it is to
Shinkawa
completion.
arts to like
If we know where the
basically
tanker
in-game,
is, I can
like,
start to
just
draw some
scan.
Talking heads,
Yeah.
yeah.
All
And
right.
some people like
Head to the
I know at the
bridge
time it was a
ASAP.
case of like we're showing
Try to
off we
avoid
can do lip sync
confrontation.
and like in-game
Our
models
goal is
just
to
doing
collect
facial
evidence on
animations
Metal
now.
Gear
Yeah.
development
And I think
expose
some
it
people
to
are
the
still
world.
kind of in the
It would be best if you could get
I mean,
in the
honestly-
haze of that being like, wow, that was so cool. But I'm looking at it
I
now
know
as
the
someone that
drill.
never
We're not
was
terrorists.
into it back then, going. I like it
Don't
better
you
than
forget
MGS.
that you're part of philanthropy.
Yeah, although I think the
an
cartoony
anti-Metal Gear organization and officially
style wouldn't have
recognized by
fit
the UN.
as well with the
Recognized.
Sure.
rest
Still
of this
free.
game's aesthetic. So I do sort of see how they were like
All right, let's look
trapped
at your
into
gear.
doing this essentially.
Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun
If you
converted
save too
from a
much, you've got
Beretta
someone else kind of keeps messing up
M92F.
proverbs.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's a little
say.
hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit.
Welcome to the
We're
rest of the
talking
Metal
about a
Gear
difference
series,
of
the
tens of
ultimate
seconds
weapon.
between hitting wounds, chest, or head. As for the equipment, hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you?
Shut up, you knock.
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
We'll be having a lot of fun with that.
Elephant level tranks would kill. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could
Never
take out
wake
an
up
elephant
again.
with this thing. I mean, this is like a very
They don't
Hollywood
look on.
pilled.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice,
Yeah,
upstanding
the
Marines,
off button
not terrorists.
enabler.
Don't
Yeah.
get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
That's all it's
Hacked it out of
I mean, yeah, this
Pentagon's
is
classified
you
Yeah,
know,
it's like I was saying, it's a very Hollywood-pilled view
Idea.
of like
But
how
this
you
might
can
be a trap.
turn
Remember,
people off.
there's
Like,
a
knock
Like-
people out
You're
and just
just
temporarily
being
disable them and they're totally fine.
Yeah,
like,
Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in
Discharge.
there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime
I mean,
these
if he
days.
was
I'd say the
expecting
cargo
the
holds, safely below
majority
deck.
of the guards
Do you
to be
see
at the
the
stern
entrance
of
to
the
the
boat,
holds?
did he
Looks
drop
like there are
into
a
the
few
stern of the boat?
entryways into the crew quarters.
I guess he jumped off a bridge. He wasn't go for total like accuracy of landing.
Yeah.
And
They did
also he had
break
the
into
stealth
the
camo.
sprint
He was
suddenly
hoping the
again.
stealth camo would keep working. I guess.
Oh shit.
Samurai movie blood trail.
Yeah.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to
Showed
take
off
over
the
a
most.
tanker of this
Yeah, fucking
size?
animation.
Ship is
Yeah,
run by
they're also
computer,
showing off the
so
fact that they
I'd say
had like
about
a
18.
military advisor to
Yeah.
like instruct on how soldiers would like move around and
Yeah.
stuff.
AKS 74U.
And yeah, now like full names of models of guns, whereas before it was 72s and pineapples.
Yeah.
Sounded kind of cool, but
Now he's like, I want to nerd out
Yeah.
about guns.
Russians?
you can tell
can
just by
tell.
looking at him.
Look at his ear.
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Okay.
No marine barber.
Yeah, you can tell by the haircut apparently.
I mean, that's more of a. If a guy wanted to be ID as a
I'm
Russian,
transmitting a photo.
that's
Let's
why you
get
put
an
on the
ID on him
Ushanka.
ASAP.
Yeah.
On it.
It's a shame Mushanka Princess isn't here.
Mm.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. K-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it
Snake
online
is
and
such a
blow the whole
boomer.
thing
He can
wide
just
open.
like listen
So no
to the engine of a
pyrotechnics, okay?
helicopter and
All
be like,
right,
"Ah, yeah,
I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses.
He's got
Reach
PTSD
me
from
if
when he heard
anything
the
happens.
chopper in the background
The
of Miller's
frequency's
codec.
141.12.
I'll never make
How
that
can I
mistake
check in
again.
and save for progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me
we'll
on the
see.
codec.
Oh, we'll see about that. You have to
Got
save
it.
a lot, I think.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
So yeah, I'm going to need to take a second to familiarize myself with the controls. Okay. Right, guy up there.
I think this section worked really well for the game, but at the same time it was such like a show off of a demo, being like, check out the new fucking Metal Gear.
Oh, very much
The
so.
craziest demo that ever been released.
So yeah, the this pistol is really cool, but it is incredibly overpowered.
Yeah, people bought Zone of the Enders to play this. You bought Zone of the Enders to play Zone of the Enders? You're
I
a
bought
rare-
Zone of the Enders, yeah,
Zone
because
of the
I was
Enders
like,
fan.
I wonder what Kojima's next big game is going to be like. Bet it's going to be great.
Freeze.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. I'm not going to get all the dog tags.
Little Shugel.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I
Killed
guess
him.
this isn't a non-lethal playthrough.
Yeah. Whoops.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Yeah, I killed that guy. Rip. Yeah, I couldn't remember how many button presses it takes to strangle the guy.
Oh, I think
to like knock him out.
Silk Road has mentioned that they pick plant when they're given the option for tanker or plant.
Oh my goodness.
Plant sounds cool. They just miss out on tanker.
Imagine missing out this entire section. That's wild.
Freeze.
I mean, here's the thing. In a section later, it is kind of canon that Snake just kills dudes at this
Yeah.
point. Like, maybe by MGS4 he goes full non-lethal, but
So I've forgotten how you do it. I think you like...
you don't have pressure sensitive controls, right?
No, it doesn't, because this doesn't have it.
But you think you just keep pressing it
Every time you like... I
Go
can't
to
remember
check.
how to do it fast.
I'm gonna check. Okay, well that worked.
That works. But yeah, there's a way you can like choke them without killing them, but also like do it faster than that happens. Oh, these camera angles. Yeah, and like we were saying, it is canon that like Snake kills a lot of people.
Hold from and check and press square for maybe 4 or 5 times, and I'll wait for them to struggle and press square once every time they do. Eventually they'll pass out. So yeah, you just need to keep
Yeah,
up
it is
the-
just an eventually they
yeah,
pass out.
fucking
Now.
hell. Who was that?
Oh, someone found the
The body of the first guy.
Oh shit. Yeah. Right, it's the beginning of Merle's blunders. Uh-oh. They're gonna find this guy too.
Oh, on the original release, it just asked if you'd play MGS1, and if you put no, you start in plant.
Right.
No fucking sense. And like, yeah, that was because I don't know. So first time I played Fool That I Am, I was convinced by someone that to play the games in the chronological order, which I'm playing MGS3 first. Big
Yeah, that's
no, I'd
nuts.
say. I think you should just play them in release order. And there was an option at the start that was like, oh, have you played MGS2 or similar like stealth action games? And I went, oh yeah, I'll go for that one, because I played like Splinter Cell or whatever.
Uh-oh.
And then I started in the Raiden mask, and I was like, who the fuck is this?
Okay, I got hella lucky just now. So yeah, that's another thing that this game does. Its success feels a lot less like binary than it did in MGS1, where like if you successfully sneak through an area, you know you've successfully snuck through it because you just never trigger an alert. Whereas here you get these like caution phases. So yeah, the Tranq pistol is a fun addition for like if you want to do a non-lethal playthrough, but it's just such an overpowered strategy to just go into first person and just like bullseye people in the head from across the map, especially with a laser pointer. It's really easy, and the game doesn't really kind of compensate for that in any meaningful way.
Starting at the plan makes sense for a new player. I mean, kind of, but at the same time, not to insult
I
people's
thought
experience of the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the breaking the
Yeah, I thought
balls,
this was
great
super
stuff.
cool.
You're gonna hit the pens, get the musical notes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I would say playing MGS2 without playing MGS1 does not make... You're not going to fully get it right. You're always going to have a diminished experience because it plays off the fact that everything is very similar to how it went out in MGS... To how Plan plays out similarly to the MGS1 mission. But I still think you can play it and enjoy it just by playing Plan. And it's cool. But,
Yeah. But like, yeah.
Who's that?
Oh my goodness.
Is that Raven?
I guess, yeah, if you hadn't played MGS1, you'd be like, who?
It's just a toy. And I think this is as well, like, yeah, the game showing off. Look, it's got an engine that renders shadows in real time. Like, what the hell? That was pretty impressive
I mean, that's cool.
at the time.
This is also like MGS, this is Kojima's first foray into having, like, characters from the game as miniatures in the game, like in Death Stranding. Oh, hello. Stock image. Let's get a picture of that for old Archon.
For me.
Well, yeah, but Archon's going to comment on it, so...
How do I zoom in and out, use L1 for picture reviews, and then, yeah, okay. So...
Very
Good.
good.
Good. It is good, isn't it?
Doesn't know. No.
Now he's a hard one to get the dog tag off because
So
he's
not going to bother.
yeah. I'm not gonna get all the dog tags
Yeah.
on a single run. It's, you know, that's not happening.
No.
But like that guy over there, we can get him. So if we watch him, he gets his binoculars out and he's looking at something over there. And what's going on?
Hello. See, all these little details. This is how I played MGS2, which is just sniping everyone with a trank pistol and then moving through the level freely. So I
Yeah,
miss
so
out
you
on all the
miss
like
these
mini
kind of-
interactions. What's this guy fucking doing? He's hanging out in his little cubby hole.
Freeze.
Yeah, you
It was
sneak up behind them.
long into the game and accidental that I realised you could freeze people like that.
Yeah.
Like first time it happened, I was like, I thought he like spotted me. But
So I think that guy we tranked up there isn't on the path of a patrol. So we should be able to get away with a little investigation of what was he looking at.
How did they put that there? Someone had to put up a ladder.
Yeah.
to-
That's such an impractical place to put that.
How does this boat have a bottomless pit? You know, like
Like all boats do.
it's like an SCP, like the bottomless staircase they
In
have within
case-
the boat.
Well, it's in case it fills with water.
Yeah, exactly.
I shouldn't have done that.
No, there's a guy downstairs.
I think there's a guy comes out the door actually.
Yeah, speak first. Sochison says, how do you plan on dealing with the C4 without a gun? I forget where the C4 is, so I don't know if you
Oh,
got
yeah,
it on
we
the
haven't-
USP.
Yeah, we haven't been up to the upper deck yet.
Yeah.
I'm just on autopilot.
Yeah.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following control of the small room on the port side.
There we go. Finish call.
Yeah, this is the point.
Picture the C4,
We
yeah.
can't get through that corridor.
Hello.
Mooch.
Good.
Good.
You play Snake as such a pervert, just like...
I'm just taking photographs.
Freeze.
More! Oh shit.
I think we're okay.
Yeah, see you later.
Can't remember how to get to the upper floor. It might be this way. That's outside again.
Again, you have a lot more memory of this game than I do. I would just be exploring as if it were my first time playing.
There's definitely in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how many rations we can carry straight from the beginning of the game.
Fucking crazy. Hello. Time to jack off.
Oh, it's Volga! So I've forgotten how you...
So yeah, we're currently within the span of like 3 days. We've watched 6 episodes of Shogun. So if we make any, well,
So you... Yeah, you... Kisses the picture. Kissing the tummy.
so if we make a lot of references to Shogun
Yeah.
during the stream, sorry.
That's why. I'm not apologising for it.
No.
But yeah, like what a crazy powerful strategy this is. Just like bullseyeing people from that far away. Okay. So yeah, this, this room again. I think I need to go... Came in that way, so that's not the right way.
That's loud.
Can't go that way.
Oh shit.
Whoops.
Solid body.
There's nobody there.
Okay, yeah. Boom.
Yeah, we need to be around the other side of this room, I think. Yeah, this guy I took out earlier.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
Has he got a dog tag? I didn't see. Here we go. Yeah, so I got pushed away from this area earlier by the guards coming down. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
What's what was that?
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place.
Surveillance
Once
camera?
you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
I mean, or I could just...
The viewing cone of the camera is so small.
Yeah, it's looking at a wall.
I believe Articon comments on each poster individually that you take a picture of, right?
Some of them.
Okay.
Not all. There's a bunch of other things we can take pictures of that he can
Yeah.
comment on. But he doesn't have unique comments for everything.
Just as if Ethereum was asking about whether Articon notices whether you tend to collect men posters or women posters or that kind of thing.
I don't think he does. This is another room that was like shown off in the demo quite a lot. There's like
What was that?
there's loads of like gourds in a box.
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
gourds
you
in
can-
here and you can shoot
yeah.
them.
They're like destructible.
Yeah.
So she's been asked if you remember what a SOCOM suppressor is.
What, the USP suppressor? I
Yeah.
do not, but I don't think we're going to be needing it because I'm not going to be gunning
that
my way
much.
through here.
Just sort of C4.
Yeah, and we'll be quiet enough. But if we'll look for it. So yeah, there's C4 on that corridor. Whoops. Hi. Oh, shot him right in the eye.
Camera didn't catch that.
No.
Right, pan time. Let's go. I don't want to get there. Do not want to waste ammo.
Ah, got plenty. Whoops.
So you can play songs on the pens. Very nice. It's crazy how this section of game is like really fun, but it's also essentially a tech demo.
Yeah.
Oh, the caked up Snake is on.
Yeah, oh yeah.
this
So that's
one.
something we haven't commented on. Also, I just want to point out his like sneaking suit on his back looks like a corset. So I'm just putting that out there. non-lethally shooting people in the eye with
Snake just
tranquilizer
looking at his own reflection,
Yeah.
scoping out.
Oh, there also happens to be a helicopter out there.
Russian choppers.
I know it doesn't make much of a difference, but I love that design of like closed tail rotor on these choppers. Like the tail rotor is enclosed in like a little ring.
Yeah. Just thinking now that the reflection in the window is such a show-off move as well.
Oh yeah.
For the demo.
It's all just look how much stuff we can render, and it doesn't even make a difference.
We don't
The
care.
engine can handle it. The PlayStation 2 can handle
We've
it.
got this space to spare. This is a fucking DVD.
What's he fiddling with? Oh, he's trying to find out where we're going.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval
I
assistance.
mean, these are some
Anyway,
wild
analysis can wait
leaps
till
of
later.
logic we're
Snake,
making.
You need to go down to the hold.
Professionals.
Metal
Yeah,
Gear
yeah.
Rex
Actual
was supposed to
metal.
be supported by like a tank regiment and
Yeah.
infantry,
I
and
just noticed the windows like
slightly
it's
boxed.
like I'm gonna try and be fancy and extend it to.
I mean,
I hope it just doesn't ruin something later. There we go.
yeah. Does the stream still look okay, everyone?
Yeah, sorry, I just noticed that it was framed by black
framed.
bars, so you can vote was capturing the whole Elgato window.
So, Zephyrian, I just remember reading somewhere a long time ago how difficult mirrors are to render in game, and even now, whenever I see a reflection in a video game, I'm like, wow, it must be really difficult to do. I've no idea if it's actually still difficult. It's just ingrained at this point. It's that your game engine needs to basically render the same
rendering
model twice,
Yeah,
and it
it's
needs
like
it needs to perform like a bunch of mathematical transformations
It's-
on one of the things it's rendering to transpose it somewhere else.
that's why in some games when you play like split screen, it runs like worse, like twice
Yeah.
as bad because it's rendering twice.
Yeah, it's got to render twice as many viewpoints, which just means like twice as many calls to the rendering engine. Like in some games, the reflection isn't just it rendering it twice. There are some games where to create mirrors, they basically you are controlling two characters. Just one is in another room
In
that is like sequestered off.
in Crash Bandicoot, there's ice levels where you're reflected in the ice, but if you walk up to the wall enough in that level where there's no ice, you can see the other Crash poking his nose through the wall.
That's funny. All these dead guys. Hello. Rough night, huh?
I don't remember what movie it is, but I remember there's a scene from a movie as well that where a guy is shot like talking into a mirror, and they do it by having like a double of the guy facing away from the camera, and had to like rehearse them mimicking each other's movements so the camera can just go through the empty space and have it look like it's going through the mirror. Movie magic. Shashka.
That's a cool
Control
name.
room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Look at the
Yes,
size
they
of
are
that
all
radio.
planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon.
It's not over yet.
Storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong.
Yeah, I was just
with
looking
the
up
unit.
Lahin is
I
the
have
movie.
nowhere else to go.
Right.
Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Vincent Cassel. I was trying to remember the actor's name as well.
Damn it.
I really like Olga's hat.
Yeah. I like Olga's vest. I think Olga is ripped up, honestly.
Oh, I have one that's similar to that.
Hands over your head. Now! Now! Toss your gun overboard. Slowly.
Slowly. Just checking it actually went overboard.
Woman, show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
The armpit hair textures. This game goes brazy.
Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
She
You
didn't
know
throw
what
the
you're
knife
doing.
yet. The sound of the cables and
Yeah.
everything. So much attention to
Stop
detail.
there.
Very, very
Not too
astute
shabby,
observation.
is it?
Yeah.
New York,
So
I
now we
mean.
can have a boss fight with some draw distance.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice
I mean-
either.
She missed. He didn't dodge. Like, if you look at the thing, he dodged late.
I think as long as you're here, you're kind of safe.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. Oh, the unit. We've shared everything. All the fun and all the good.
This is like a fucking naked
I
gun.
have no one. Nothing except the unit.
Oh.
Nothing else matters to me.
Oh, she just keeps...
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
So yeah, we want to shoot that before she... Whoa, I might let it happen.
Like, it happened just to show off his stuff. They were working on the top.
Ah. Spotlight. Ah, controls are a bit wonky for me. Damn. Oh, stand up and get shot in the face. Look at all this blood.
Just eat a biscuit and you'll feel fine.
Maybe I should. So, when your health turns orange, it's because you're bleeding out. You can lie down and recover.
Yeah.
Stop bleeding. Just lie down for a bit.
What's in real life? Rations are crazy, man.
Yeah, the beginning of the game as well. Press X to use, that feels wrong.
Skeleton of fun. You can do that? I just suffered. Suffer through the bleeding out.
She's like... She's walking around all slow now.
Here's something we need to know though.
Yeah, so
Colonel-
I'm gonna reveal a bunch of like Easter eggs and stuff.
Colonel Glukovich is the voice that directs the enemies to either investigate, slash, or withdraw, etc. How does that work after this prologue? Similar sounding guy. That's the Kojima
Yeah.
explanation. Or like his brother or something like that. You just caused Sonny's leg problems. No.
No. I mean, yeah, I did just inject a pregnant woman with what, like 30 tranks, where one is enough to take out an elephant,
Yeah.
apparently.
Cypher.
Snake, you crippled a child.
The rain was gone for a boss fight and it came
Amazing.
back.
Vulcan. The ship appears to be under their control.
Yeah, well,
The
you
men
know,
have
the
Russian
boss fight had
gear,
to
but I
run
haven't
well.
been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
He was name dropped very briefly
Yeah,
in
the
MGS1.
Gru Colonel. He's the one
Yeah.
Ocelot was supposed
The
to meet
Gru
up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Yeah, there you go. Just
Everything's
mentioned
changed.
how he was named
This is
dropped.
not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine
Brawls.
Cypher
Otacon, why
team.
don't you follow me on Twitter?
Articom
First
definitely
the
just follows a
Marines,
bunch of like
then
porn
the
accounts.
Russians, now the army?
You're right. This
It's
isn't
like,
gonna be simple.
how does your workflow work
Snake,
with all these fucking porn
there's
accounts?
something
It's
I
like, I
have
don't know,
to
I
tell
find a way.
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear.
I don't
on
think
our own.
Otacon spends
Not
that much
like
time
usual.
on Twitter.
How
I
did you
think
find out
he
then?
is on Twitter arguing,
a
but he
tip.
spends more time
An
on
anonymous tip.
Archive of Our Own.
Anonymous. You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
Anonymous, you've never trusted
I,
those.
uh,
Yeah, there's fucking
I have a younger
4chan.
sister,
Yeah.
a stepsister.
Guy Fawkes,
We have
yeah.
different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So,
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Sender a tip was
Emma,
that mobile
Emma.
phone network.
Yeah, it just caught my eye,
Kevin
you know.
Bacon.
I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't
Don't
know.
talk about my sister
After I
that
got
way.
the tip, I did look into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
You think she's
Okay.
a trap? No.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
Fanboy EE
I
though.
hear you.
Just, you know, just putting that idea out there. So, like, yeah, we have Olga's USP, but it's empty. And I think even for Kojima, it was a bit much to let you shoot a
Yeah.
unconscious pregnant woman in the head.
But can't you go get some ammo and then shoot her in the head and you get a game over?
No, so if you leave the screen, she's gone
she
when you
disappears.
come back.
Yeah.
But we can pick her up,
Yeah.
get a dog tag. I don't want to sound like a perv or anything, but the attention to detail in how her top's still kind of see-through, because it's absolutely dripping wet. Anyway, moving on. I'm just pointing out how much, you know, attention to detail there is in this game. There's a lot of it. There's nothing sexual about sopping wet.
Sopping. Don't say sopping.
Yeah, I know that. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh.
This guy will save her from the cold. Someone was mentioning how we've just left her out in the rain. She'll catch a cold, but this guy will help her up.
It's New York. How cold could it be? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. We got him.
Worst reaction to hearing what sounds like gunshots by that guy. Huh? Him said,
He
just
must-
get down.
He probably has like 9 darts in his head. Yeah, he's got one in his neck. Oh, another box. Wet box. Do you want to
Like
get,
an,
do you want to
um,
get in the wet box with me?
Like an MGS5 as well, all the soldiers have the worst reaction to finding like a guy who's been shot on the ground, which is go up to the guy.
Yeah. Oh, go walk over there. So I didn't show off the box, but yeah, the orange,
There you go.
the orange.
It's in Smash Bros.
Yeah, becomes like the canonical box
Yeah.
for basically the rest of the series. But we've also got wet box.
Pog.
I don't really know why it's.
Well, because the other one gets wet if you wear it outside, right? And this one you can wear it outside without it getting wet.
Oh, maybe. I don't think I've ever really like used the boxes that much because they don't really serve much of a purpose. Like, unless you're absolutely cornered and you have nowhere to run, and nowhere to hide. But yeah, now we've got USP ammo. It also, if we look outside, it's too, can't really see it much outside, so you can't try and shoot Olga.
So skeleton and silence guns are usually really loud. I don't know about dart guns though. The analogy I've heard for silence guns is that it sounds like dropping like a hard book on a table. Indoors it sounds like conk.
I've heard
it
that,
just won't like deafen you
yeah,
inside.
I've heard that it basically does nothing to suppress the noise. Well, not nothing, but like it doesn't suppress the noise that much. It's mostly about the muzzle flare.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they
But
were
yeah,
talking
but this
about.
game does take
Looks like it. If
two
you trip the sensors,
filmic
I'll be
license
sleeping with
things, which
fishes
is the
along
off
with
button
this
and
entire
silencers
ship.
are perfectly
That sounds
silent.
about
Yeah.
right.
A silencer can go off
There aren't that
basically
many
around the
infrared
corner, and what
beams.
people react
Maybe
to is
you
the
can
person
get
falling
past
over,
those
not
without
the
setting
silence
off the
shot,
explosives.
which is silly.
If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Or you can,
Light up a ciggy.
yeah, light up a dart. So yeah, I can't remember where the silencer is actually. Oh, we probably want to get. Uh-oh. This isn't good.
It was outside of the top of the mast, apparently. I remember that now. Yeah.
Well, we can go and get it because it would be useful to have, and it's not like we're in any great hurry.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember
Joe.
that skeleton one. Fiction loves to make silences silent. I still think about the John Wick scene where they're shooting at each other in a crowded airport and nobody notices.
Look at Snake's butt. Oh my god.
Remember how game changer being able to hold up guys was? Yeah, bros. I was talking about earlier how I did it like for the first time near the end of the game, and I did it by accident by trying to trank a guy really close, and I was like, ugh! Except for I got spotted when he went, ugh!
Up we go. Is it at the top of the mast or just near? I can't remember how high up you can go. Ah, that's it, isn't it? Thermal goggles.
Not only nerfed in Smash Ultimate, they nerfed Snake's ass in Fortnite as well. Crying shame.
That was thermal goggles.
Oh.
Is it behind the mast here?
So she's still owning up. Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna.
I mean, not gonna shun having thermal goggles. That makes looking at lasers easier.
Yeah, and makes the game look beautiful. Yeah. Oh well, it's not that important. Is there somebody there? No.
No, 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 no. Bye.
Bye. I'm pissed I missed Snake in Fortnite. I got into Metal Gear during that season. I was too bust playing MGS2 to play Fortnite.
Hate to see it. I
Raiden is still available though, because he was on the shop rotation, but yeah.
was into
Snake himself.
My biggest Fortnite regret is that I was playing Fortnite during the season where skanking was available, but I wasn't even aware that it was available in the Battle Pass, and I didn't play it enough to get it.
Ripsy.
Now, every time I load Fortnite and someone does the skanking emote, I'm just like, why bother playing this, you know? I can't skank. What can I do?
If I can't skank, what point is there to life? Oh, that was close. The security camera can very nearly see where this guy is. This way, my friend. Yes, we need some more of those. Is it available before we even get to... might be in this room down here, in one of the lockers.
And that's another one. Both you and me played during this season when Spider-Gwen was available, but neither of us got her.
Yeah, we
Even though I
didn't get
quite
that
like
far.
Spider-Verse. It's just because that was one of the fallow seasons where she was like literally the only thing available, and it was right at the end of the Battle Pass.
I'm super annoyed that I didn't get. There was a season where a better version of Tsuki, the skin, which I love, the kind of like android, which is android like schoolgirl, in her base skin, but there's an even better version of her that was available, and I did not get it. Kicking myself forever for that one. I mean, it's weird though that with Fortnite I haven't had the same thing I did with Genshin, where...
What are you?
What am I? I'll show you what I am.
Just gonna kill him for his trouble, or you?
No, I'm gonna knock him out.
I'm
not that vengeful.
Oh, there we go. That only took a second. I guess if you do it like 6 or 7 times, he's not even able to struggle. But you do just have to wait for him to do that, though.
Yeah. We might want to actually take this guy out.
Freeze. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot! I'm gonna shoot, sorry. Simon.
Picard!
Picard!
Holy!
Wait a minute.
The thing you notice from the dog tags is all these Russian dudes have very not Russian names.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're like staff members.
Yeah. Like the first guy we picked up, his name was like Sue, was his surname.
Right, yeah. Camera.
Fan club names, apparently.
Oh. Right, I've forgotten how many of these there are.
Detonators.
Yeah. Also, I love that the M9 is off to the side and has a laser pointer, but the USP, you gotta aim. Well, it has a laser pointer, but you don't use it.
Irons.
You hide, yeah, exactly. You use the iron sights. Right, there are 3 sets of.
Nearly set off a C4 there.
No, I
It
didn't.
looked like I nearly hit the bomb.
Come on, have some faith in me. I think. Yeah, I'm on to you, Kojima.
There you go.
So I'm gonna just light up, just to make sure there are no lasers.
Steve just lights a dart after he's done with a task.
Yeah.
They shot that bomb.
I did not need to shoot a bomb.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed.
Oh no, we told Otacon we'd
All
be
non-essential
off the boat by
personnel
then.
report to the holds in 10
Gonna be late
minutes
for our
time
date.
for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant.
Exactly.
You are
We're
ordered
gonna
to
get a
continue manning
slice.
your post until that time.
$1 slice. Oh, I would love to go for $1 slice with Otacon. Or with Snake.
Or with a character yet to be seen.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Who's that? Oh yeah, so that's a new move that you have in this game, is diving forward. And if you hold crouch, you go straight into a prone.
Got another drink, by the way.
Yes, yeah, I'm finished with this one, so.
Yeah, now, like, on the latter half of Tanker now that we're in the sub-level fighting.
Oh, you mean we're halfway through what I assume must be half of the game? Because
Holy
it's
shit,
Tanker
yeah, we're
and
gonna
Plant.
beat the game in one stream.
We probably could. If we skip every cutscene from here on out. Oh, I love this guy. Yeah, look at him! Having a great time! Sorry, buddy. It's weird that, like, I tranquilized him and his music turned off. Like, why would that happen?
Freeze.
No!
Freeze. No!
Please don't.
So, here's the thing. You can intimidate them by pointing at their head, or
Please don't.
pointing at their groin. That's not a very Russian name. I mean, who am I to say? Some of them won't give it up unless you shoot them in the arm or leg. Yeah, there are other ways to intimidate them into giving up their dog tags as well, but I can't remember what they are. But I think, yeah, the typical thing is, like, shoot them in the arm or the leg, and if you shoot them with the tranquilizer gun, they instantly twig that, oh, that's not lethal. And they go into, like, panic mode. Wow, the game's sure being generous with bullets and rations. Wonder what's going to happen. Yeah, you can shoot out their radios. You have to shoot it before they make the call, though, otherwise it goes through. If they start the alert call, a caution phase will start as the control, like, sends some guys to investigate, like, what's going on. Skeleton of fun. I played Metal Gear Rising multiple times, so it wouldn't surprise me to play a short Metal Gear game. Yeah, MGR is quite short once you know what you're doing, and the cutscenes don't really merit rewatching. But I think this game, the cutscenes definitely do.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
No one is aware of our presence. Me when
Yes,
Secret
sir.
Santa is going really well at work.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
That was a terrible joke, I'm sorry. Ground Zeroes is probably shorter than Tanker. Yeah, it can be if you know what you're doing. But it's a lot less linear, so I think it's probably not. Tactical reload.
And like stopped working by like 5 minutes.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware. And I guess we're not doing a non-lethal run.
It's Snake. When it's Snake, it doesn't
Well, honestly,
count.
honestly, in the next part of the game, I don't want to as well, because I think
It's the story arc of
the story arc of the character,
character.
some of the codec calls, and also, at the end, I want to just go absolutely ham.
Oh, you want to? You know, nobody wants to use the handle of a sword.
Yeah, no one wants to hit people with the blunt edge. That's something an anime character does once. Done, nice, better. Just got off work. Glad I didn't miss the stream. Oh, well, glad to have you.
Who goes there?
You made that look so easy. I mean, I was using the lethal gun, which you can just shoot really fast.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do it non-lethally, that is significantly
We thought you were
harder.
with the colonel.
What the?
It's not clear why he did that, but
Just to show.
who is this revolver guy?
It's kind of just to show to the player that like
Yeah.
Ocelot is not working with good looking.
I was about to say, who is this guy? Is it
Yeah.
Ocelot? Ocelot lost his hand in the last
Yeah,
game.
this is fucked
This
up.
guy's
This
got
must
two
be a different guy. He's also got a whole different outfit as well.
and longer hair.
The colonel will be joining you soon.
Wait a minute, that voice.
No way! No way!
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
We're going right off the fringe.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
You're going off the fringe.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not
Me
interested
when
in
I kick
fighting
you out
these
of the
guys.
Edinburgh comedy
brother
show.
in the background there.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow.
Look at Snake's
They have some
corset.
serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Well, one of them's dressed for the beach.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the
I mean, if
body
we've
of
got
Metal
this
Gear.
video, why are we taking pictures?
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot.
That's the
of
thing.
that.
Octagon seems to know everything you're doing and what's in front of you, but he needs to take pictures.
All
It's
right.
like the details of the
There's
codec are
actually
really
one more
like
thing.
obfuscated how it
Used
works.
to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
I'm used to things going wrong, and then
Have a
Snake
clue.
looks
All
down.
they're doing is watching.
So
It would creep me
edgy.
out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just
Whenever they're
in case.
video calling each
Instead
other,
of
they're
using
using
the
selfie sticks. Yeah? And the fact that you can use the analog stick to like zoom
There's
in
a workstation
and
in
like
the
move
southeast
around.
corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overrode a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No more run
it's
for
pretty
you.
simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
So all I have to do
that's
is push
that's
the action button
Merle
in front
doing
of
the
the
zoom.
Oh yeah.
And it's also Merle activating when Snake just says something out of pocket like,
So, yeah.
not a chance.
So yeah, there's another Easter egg is that you can push R2 and R1 to have like positive or negative thoughts about what the
Yeah.
person's saying to you. So
hacked
if I
into
do
his
like
personal
R2,
files and took a look at the text of that speech. That's
a good one. I heard that one.
A 7-minute.
To be fair, most of the time I've mainly heard Raiden's like
Yeah.
positive and
With these
negative
kinds of
thoughts.
odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. That's right.
But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
I don't want to abuse it because it, like, especially in important codec cutscenes, but I will be doing it a little bit because I just can't resist. And also,
Later on, the calls of Rose when you're riding
Yeah.
go crazy when you just go on negative 4, negative 4.
yeah, and that's like one of my favorite Easter eggs in the game. No. I also sort of can't resist messing with the Marines a little bit.
Getting them to.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications from
This scene gets kind of like Looney Tunes when the
Oh,
Marines,
yeah.
the Marine general's kind of like, okay, time for some stretches.
Yeah, if you take too long sneaking to him.
Metal Gear Force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see us.
How does that guy not feel like someone crawling behind him?
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers
Oh,
will be
hey, what about?
reduced by the
What about subscribing?
Oh,
Prime?
hey, what about? Oh, and thanks. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribing.
There is a lot
Maybe
of
I have
pressure
had
on
enough
Navy
rum.
brass, especially
Subscribing.
those with submarine and air background.
So now that this is like a,
Mention interference from
yeah,
the
for
Navy
some
air
reason this room has like 2 projectors that switch over.
is sometimes closer to home than you think.
Keep the guys on alert. Be like, hey, now go here. Whoa.
I'd hate to be in this lecture theatre.
All other Metal Gears
So I want to.
nations building up their
Got the dual monitor setup. That's right.
twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military
That's
dominance
gas.
spelled out by Ray.
I can't resist. I love doing that.
Shifting the balance of power will mean a new world.
No one questions it either. They're just like,
Someone must have just fallen over.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot
I think if
be
you
more
throw
differently
a
made than
stun grenade
theirs is a program that will add fuel to
into the
uncontrolled fire
crowd,
of
they
nuclear
definitely
proliferation.
notice. Like, you don't get away with that one.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project.
Oh,
Yeah.
got your ass on that one.
Well, you have to go on this side, so
Yeah.
I'll just wait for them to switch over. But I couldn't resist the dominoes.
You must be tense.
Here we
Let's do a
go.
little stretching. Left.
Yeah, I can't guarantee that they won't look
Right.
over.
There we go. Yeah.
Down.
Down.
Right.
I like that it stops the timer for this because he's interrupted his speech.
Yeah.
Left. Down.
Does your manager over during an all hands just be like, you guys must be tense.
Let's
do
do
it."
some stretches.
Some stretches.
That has happened.
Fuck me.
yeah, at like annual meetings.
At the Polycule Agile Scrum.
Oh my god.
It is my greatest wish.
Yeah.
never
Did
to
anyone
have
see the
your
tweet
own
about the
experience
like
the
the
horror
New York?
of nuclear
Was it the New York Times? Some like
Yeah.
newspaper reported on like a polycule that has like an agile scrum.
They take all the fun out of having a Polycule.
Yeah.
seems.
Like, are you okay? I noticed you haven't
Metal Gear
updated the
Ray is
polycule
amphibious.
Kanban in a while.
Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater.
His daughter might be one of the worst characters in the series. What? I love Fortune. Okay, sorry. Mystery Man's daughter.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
A lot of people, I remember at the time, you know, I hate to harp on about my past traumas, but like at the time, people really didn't like a lot of aspects about this game. And one of the things that people used to complain about is it's silly that like Metal Gear Ray has like these elephant noises that play. Whereas Metal Gear Rex did it too. We saw at the end of MGS1, Metal Gear Rex like roars, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's being piloted by Liquid. He makes it do that. Right, we've got photographs to show.
Yeah, I do like that you have your PTSD from every complaint about this game ready to roll off cuff.
I'm the same with Demon's Souls as well.
What a disappointing number of foot jobs this sprint, everyone.
Let's look at our burn down chart and our well, like, I don't know, some chart to do with jacking off. Burn down, jack off.
That's good.
Police Noughts. That was on the screen for a
Very
second.
nice, yeah. I love Ottocon's little VTuber avatar. So
Yeah. Sensibly programmed image telegraph engine. It's wild for Ottocon to call a piece of software he created sensibly programmed.
I mean, it's true to life how
So,
like tech
any
people love to
codec
add in
moments from
unnecessary
you,
words to
Snake?
their acronyms to make it spell
The first
something.
image
Yeah.
is... So, this explains a lot.
Hey, come
Not
on.
that there's anything wrong with keeping it to yourself.
Oh,
I mean,
we didn't-
you know, it's your life and everything. But you're going to have to take those Metal Gear photos now.
We didn't take picture of the Marine who's not wearing any pants.
Shit.
Damn it.
The next image is... This is hilarious!
Okay,
This
reel it in.
rules. But we can't use it.
Reel
Get the
it in,
shots we
Ottocon.
need. I'll just make a backup of this one.
It's not even that suggestive.
Okay,
of
what am I
you
seeing
freak.
now?
Oh,
No, it just doesn't have any reaction to this.
yeah.
Oh, oh, yeah. We've
Yeah,
gone through
I,
all
some
of those.
I pushed the wrong button and it goes into skip mode. Damn, I didn't see the soldier with the
Takes the
underpants.
massive,
Is he in this
massive
room?
firepower.
I
It
don't
is
know.
the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think what that means.
Oh, I don't want to overwrite the photograph.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has
Oh,
a thing that nature
I woke that
never
guy
gave
up by
another.
brushing by him.
With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Marines in
Yeah.
the frame.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath
Sears,
of
who's that?
Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
I mean, I don't know how you can fail this. It like
The
literally
Metal
goes
Gear Rex
ding, ding,
development on
when you
Shadow
get
Moses
the good,
was supposedly the first
photograph.
preparatory
Oh, I
test
think we don't need to get one from this angle, do we?
possibility of reducing
No,
nuclear
since you've got the Marines logo, I think you're good.
NMD technology
So yeah, if you take too many like
For-
photographs of like, I think I need one from directly from the front.
means that there was a calculated
How
intent
can
to
he not
cash
see
in
me
on this
walking around at the back of this room?
Who knows about making a speech,
interests
you know?
within the military industrial
But
complex.
yeah, if you take lots of photographs of like the nudie posters and stuff and like the male models, like Ottocon says like, I'll just make up a backup of this one. I think you can get him to say, I'll make a backup of this one to one of like the male model.
You can make him gay.
Well, there's also, I think if you take a picture of the Vulcan Raven statue, I should have done that. There's loads of stuff I missed taking pictures of.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. Okay, this works. It's a great
I
front
like the
view.
little thumbs up.
Zafirian,
from
I agree, Ottocon, heterosexuality is a very funny joke. Wouldn't it be so funny if it were real?
Little thumbs
Yeah.
up is nice.
Yeah. Love his
And
little
the
sprite.
next one is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, last one's coming up. You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
We have all the photos. Oh. It's weird how you have to push like a button to advance the dialogue, but if you push it too early, it's like, oh, you want to skip all this? Oh, just cut the voice.
Yeah, I dislike that about the codec skip button, being
Yeah.
like, you never want to hear anything again.
Yeah, if you accidentally push skip during a codec conversation, you're out of luck. Oh yeah, I forgot you can also do this in cutscenes.
Oh shit. Just ruin the... Who's that?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Take the control pad off me.
I am Shalashaska. Also called Revolver.
I've added another name to my collection. In case you forgot, it's this guy.
Who's he again? Oh, right, yeah.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do?
I mean, honestly,
steal
if they
this
just
thing?
shot him,
Steal?
world of trouble avoided.
No, I'm taking it back.
Well, it's debatable whether they can.
Yeah, because he's got the. Well, we'll leave it, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that comment from Widderburg. Otacon likes police noughts. He has bad taste. You hate to see it. Yeah. Oh, how
honestly,
do you let him
these
do
Marines
that?
are fucking dopes. Like, they get surrounded so easily.
A little while ago, a bunch of them got knocked down like dominoes, and they didn't even react.
Understood.
Zephyrian, the spurs on his boots are very... They are indeed, aren't they?
Doing work, honestly.
What's going on? A pixel-ass screen? Like, blurry-ass screen I can't see.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
I think of all the...
This is just styling on him at this point.
I think of all the Ocelot outfits, you and I both like MGS3 Ocelot the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're almost at the target.
I kind of dig the camouflage under the trench coat on this one.
Yeah,
but
this is a good
MGS3
one.
is just unmatched in its drip level, I think.
Wow, that's Metal Gear? We're already at the end of the game.
Holy
We found Metal
What do you
Gear.
intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
That's not really answering
What
his
are you
question,
talking
but
about?
okay.
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of
Giving him
America.
like a little noogie
Even
with
the
the...
technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
He already had the fucking Shagohod plan.
And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform
I don't know if Granite
that I
is
have
mentioned
no
at any point
intention
prior
of
to
selling
MGS3.
Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Take it back.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
What was that about?
How's that possible?
Ocelot.
The who?
You! Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
You get offered a lot of proper nouns during this
Yeah.
sequence. That you're like, who?
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade.
He said he already
I
explained this.
abandoned her
When did you
during the
turn?
Cold
I was never on your side
Yeah.
to begin with.
Metal Gear only has room
I mean, that's
for one.
also, I guess.
Props to Snake for hanging onto his mullet look
We'll
for so long.
die
He's a
here.
true believer.
Damn you!
We never even got to the part in the Marine Colonel speech about, I have a daughter.
I have a daughter. Yeah, I'm just too good.
Yeah.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Yeah, the whatever the slow-mo in these scenes goes fucking crazy. Kojima definitely watched The Matrix and was like, holy.
Show's
To a
over.
death trap from that one guy.
If you
Yeah,
wish to
Glukovich
live, I
serves,
suggest you
honestly.
run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
I mean, not if you're in the hold of it yet. Don't let him get away.
The swag of Ocelot in this scene, that he just throws away his leverage and is like, I'm the best. I mean, I know he has to.
Ocelot!
What's going on here? He got ripped his sleeve off.
I like that it flashes up Liquid as if you meant to recognize the arm of Liquid and be like,
oh, that's Liquid's arm.
I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
Young. Loves that he lets his hair down to be Liquid.
Yeah. Time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Just bite his arm.
biting Liquid on the wrist to get him to.
Oh!
The physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies.
Our raw materials. Is that what they're calling it these days?
Through this arm.
Yes, Snake. Liquid's arm.
Yeah.
Keep up.
One. There goes Glukovich. If I had to pick like a ancillary character to favorite from each of the games, Jim Houseman is definitely it in MGS1. Jim Houseman is the best character. Glukovich might be it in MGS2.
I think in MGS2, Stillman.
Stillman is too prominent to be
okay,
favored.
he's not a
gone
side
past
character
it,
for
yeah.
you.
Who's the Secret Service guy that you rescue?
Ames.
Ames is definitely my favorite guy in MGS2.
Zephyrian, it's not recognizable as Liquid's arm unless he takes the rest of the shirt off. So true. They should do that. Then I would be like, oh, now I know what it is.
You don't have what it takes after all.
You must be Ames.
A lot of
You
Ames. A lot of Ames fans in the chat.
Going down, Snake, with this tanker.
I've just realised Liquid. The way Liquid pronounces words sounds like fucking Anjin from Shogun. You're going down with this tanker.
Yeah, Shogun full stream.
Peering into ladies' private quarters. It's not proper.
God, the shame of it.
God, the shame of it. Worse than that, it's vulgar. Good try with the grenade launcher. They don't know you have to shoot its legs first.
I think you need like a stinger. You know?
Yeah. Metal Gear Shogun. Imagine.
Recasting.
An alternate history version. Like, they've done fucking tons of crazy anime bullshit with, like, the history of, like, Nobunaga and stuff, and the immediate aftermath. A version of Shogun where one of them has a Metal Gear. Like an Edo Japan era, like
what cannons are to Edo Japan.
Yeah.
We have a problem.
Queer Shogun. I had a dream I was in Shogun.
Oh yeah.
I gave myself away by speaking Japanese, and they were all like, "Why can you speak Japanese?" And I didn't want to explain to them I can speak Japanese because I learned it in the future.
Immediately gave the bag away.
They were like, "What are you doing in Japan, foreigner?" And then I respond in Japanese, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
See, downgrading from Dick Laser to Mouth Laser, huge L for Metal Gears, honestly.
Yeah. Although I do love the concept of like a water laser.
Yeah.
It like sucks in water and
like,
shoots it out at such high
water
pressure that like.
Now Metal Gear Ray is probably my favourite of the
Metal
Gears,
Gear Ray,
but
yeah.
it should have had a Dick Laser, you know.
It should have had a cockpit as well.
Yeah.
Like at this
Enders.
point, Kojima had already shown his interest in cockpits in Zone of the Enders, a fantastic game that I didn't just play to play the demo of this. I loved it.
Yeah.
And Zone of the Enders.
Shot of Ray in the air.
Yes. So cool.
So Ray is all about the mouth.
Okay, I think that's comment at the stream right there. Mouth and a tail. What else do you need? Oh, I'm so glad to have you here.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether we're...
Sorry, I just have to stand up whenever Metal Gear is doing a cool thing in slow motion.
Like, as Sin just said, like, surely people would hear this from Sure, we're past the Verrazano Bridge. I don't know where that is in New York,
I believe Verrazano is the one that connects like Staten Island.
We're out into the bay right now.
Yeah.
This is where the plant...
Verrazano is the last one, I think,
Yes.
before the ocean.
I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Look at the water texture there, looks a bit ropey.
Don't worry about it. It's good enough.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's crazy that entire section was like the demo that you got with Zone of the Enders.
Probably like demos of all time. That the Lara Croft one where you get to go around the mansion.
I mean, that was all I played of like Tomb Raider 2. I think I used to prefer like just loading up the mansion.
Just Cause 2, where you just get free reign of like an area of the game for half an hour. Big pluses in my book from the 7th generation. I don't know, any other demos of note you'd like to mention?
Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and
apparently the demo ended with a C4 door.
Really? I mean, I'll believe it. It's been
Snake, do you remember
many
the sinking
years.
of that tanker 2 years ago?
But even that's like...
Whoa. Whose voice was that? That's not Snake.
Barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan.
Maybe he injured himself in that.
Yeah, it must have like hurt his like vocal
It didn't
cords.
take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that
Colonel's
massive
back.
offshore
Oh.
cleanup inside.
The big shell.
Big shell.
The
I
big
hear
shell.
the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection. Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was
Biggest
seized by an
collective memory of
armed
Tomb
group.
Raider as a franchise is locking the old man in the fridge in
Navy SEALs
TR2. Yeah,
special anti-terrorist
it's
training
creepy
squad
though.
Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
I love the big shell. The big shell, honestly, as soon as I see it, I'm just got heart emojis in my eyes, you know?
Look at Snake's hair, it's gone white. Really took its toll on him.
Maybe it's part of the suit.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on of the big shell that
Inflation
day.
these days.
$30 billion.
30 times the
A
last one.
VIP from one of the
Yeah.
major conservation groups and one from our own government. The most important person.
That
in
wouldn't
the
even
sense.
buy Twitter. Most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorist intend
Not a lot of talk about James Johnson. Everyone knows George Sears, but
And the crude will ignite.
they don't go much into James Johnson.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic
Hexes
soup
do
for
rule. I'm a big Hex
centuries,
fan.
becoming the worst environmental
One of the shapes of all
disaster in
time.
history.
I love as well
You
that
have two
the
mission
Big Shell has a
objectives.
moon pool.
One,
I love moon
infiltrate
Oh
the
pools.
yeah.
offshore
Oh
decontamination
yeah.
facility, Big
Subnautica,
Shell, and
all-time
safeguard the
moon
president
pool, I
and
think,
other
in games.
Oh yeah.
And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Already
What
seen
about
a
me
fucking
handshaking with board game designers? Hex's rule.
Yeah.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
What's it called when a shape is able to repeat an pattern?
Tessellate.
Tessellate, yeah.
Is this a
Board
joint
designs
effort?
love tessellating patterns, you know?
Fox Army
Well, I
needs a
mean, it's
covert
for balance,
body.
but
you can like
Direct them to
modulate
your
it,
presence.
that too.
That is an order.
It's easy to balance a map when every
Yeah.
tile is identical.
This is
More or
Snake.
less.
I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use
Yeah.
the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way,
I promise I'm not going to abuse that too
for all
much.
following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Why
Just
does
a
it sound so cool
precaution.
when he's got a mask on?
You are
He
now
like he
designated.
tries so hard.
Yeah.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary
These are my
mercenary.
United States of whatever.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that
Little
noise,
correction there, that
press
was
the
weird.
select button. The codec's receiver
You know, I think
directly
the
stimulates
Colonel
small
said all this
bones of
before.
your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area.
Get real.
Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sinking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
Get real.
The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range
I'm
of
sorry,
toxic substances.
everyone, but we're
The
always
suit
gonna
has
crack up at Raiden.
built-in sensors. It is referred to as
Ratting
smart
out
scale
at the
military
Colonel.
R&D.
Yeah, I love being a
Data
brat
about
of
various
Raiden, just
different regions of the body,
R2,
including
R2.
blood loss, is exchanged
Cakes.
between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to
I-
create a feedback system.
I looked into
There's a lot of
cosplaying
pressure on my
Raiden.
torso.
Relax.
There's a lot of-
The
there's
suit
a
applies
pressure on the
varying pressure to
torso.
major internal
Skeleton
organs to
suit
maximize
seems
performance
hard
and
to do.
safeguard
Like
their
the
skull
functions.
suit, yeah.
They call
Yeah,
this
doing
the
that
skull
flexible
suit in
PVC
Foxhound.
piping underneath
Skull
from fabric.
suit seems appropriate somehow.
Also, people don't like the skull suit helmet, like mask.
I fuck with it.
I love
like
it.
the like proboscis it kind of has, you know.
Yeah, I love that it looks like a sort of like a dead animal.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
You're gonna not like me for this. What I don't dig is the fact that Raiden's hair sticks out from the back of it.
I don't
think
mind
he'd
it.
fold his hair into the.
I mean, that would keep it watertight, right?
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm crushing the bugs.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, if you have rations on you and you lie in the bugs too much, your rations get infected with bugs.
No.
And they're no good anymore. In fact, speaking of rations, oh yeah, I love Raiden's little cartwheel instead of his dive.
You would have been a fan of the hair coming out of the bag.
I like it as well.
So pullable, yeah.
Once again, Woodova takes the words right out of my brain. You give voice to my thoughts.
Fucking Dingo who fit testing on that helmet, eh?
That's what I was thinking, but justified it to myself by thinking his helmet isn't airtight all the way through. Like there's a seal around his face. Yeah, I guess that could be. I mean, like like scuba stuff is like sealed around your face.
On the face rather than. I mean, it's all made up. Not to be that guy, but.
Right. Go. Oh, here we go. It's going to tell me how to swim.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button.
Definitely
Push
not.
it in rapid succession.
Okay,
Swim
for next
no.
stream, I need to get
Change your
these on a
heading with the
stream,
left
on like
stick.
a
Up
stream
will
deck.
take you up,
I need to
down
get a
takes
stream
you
deck.
lower, left and right to face those directions.
Yeah.
The
I've seen
O2 gauge
a
will
guy
appear under your
did a
life
pic
gauge
where
while
he
you're
would like had his
underwater.
stream deck set up
The
to do
gauge
the
corresponds to the
binds
amount
for
of air you
the
can hold from a single
stratagems and
deep
hell
breath.
divers.
Once the O2 gauge falls
Seems kind of
to
cool, but at the same
zero,
time,
the life gauge will start to
cheating,
drop.
honestly.
Yeah.
You need to be aware.
Taking away one of the gameplay elements, which is like typing in the stratagems under duress. Look at this, he moves like a mermaid. He's so beautiful.
Honestly, yeah, his swimming ability goes crazy.
Right, there we go. I thought there was a ration down there, but
First things first, max out the grip meter as soon as we can. Pull-ups.
I don't think you can do it in here. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you can.
Oh, yeah, here we go. All right, this is the rest of the stream.
Look at Raiden's body. Body, oddy, oddy. I think you have to do like 100 of these to level it up to like level 1.
I've told you, but I never leveled up grip in the entire game. And it was.
Yeah,
I know it says level 1, but even then I was kind of like, maybe you pick up an item, but does it? And I just didn't find it. But...
I know that the actual strat is to like do this until you get to level 1 or whatever, level 2. But I'm probably just going to do a little bit of this throughout.
Yeah, Skeleton are fun. You level it up by just doing pull-ups like this, and you do like 100. And the benefits of leveling up are it's a longer bar.
Yeah.
You can grip for longer.
It's longer and it drains slightly slower,
Yeah.
which is effectively just it's longer again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a few. I'll do a few pull-ups. Ooh, a ration. Yeah, look at Raiden's waist. Look at his butt. What was that? No, no. God, I would love to
I've
cosplay
sighted
Raiden.
an enemy sentry.
think also if you drop from a higher floor and grab into a ledge below, it counts as 10 pull-ups. There you go, Strat, if you want to max your grip bar.
Is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
I'm trying to think of the opportunities where you have to do
an
that.
arrangement with the terrorists.
And it's
They
in
become a band
one
of
of the rooms where
mercenaries,
falling into
an
the
army
water
without
is
a
lethal.
country.
So
dangerous,
miss
yeah.
it and you're fucking brown bread.
No stakes, they're losers. I mean, honestly, Gorlukovich is dead. Who gives a shit? Who's
Did
that?
you see that ass?
Now I know this might have been the weebiest thought I've had in the past week,
there's
but I was
definitely
thinking
another
it'd be cool to
intruder
have
here
those kind of
besides me.
your
That's
Yukata
not a
socks that like
possibility.
divide at the big toe.
Oh, the split toe.
Just they look cool. I think. Like I don't wear sandals, but I'm kind of just like.
Know who he is.
Yeah,
but he was
tab-
able to
tabby
take care of
socks.
Yeah,
every
yeah, yeah.
You can get
sentry
tabby
in the
boots as
area.
well.
They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
you.
Use the node to gain
I
access
see.
to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Thank you.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you
Remind me of
activate
how we
the
always
Soliton
spoilers.
radar.
We've not really set a rule. We wanted.
Soliton radar?
I don't remember who it was, but
True.
someone in the chat didn't want us to go
radar
past
came in useful
MGS3
during
because that's
VR
where they were
training.
up to.
Yeah.
A radar system. Uses
So yeah, we'll
biological
try not to
magnetic
spoil.
fields as input. These
I mean,
estimated
Last
enemy
time we
positions are
spoiled like the
projected
entire
onto a
game
map
from
according
like
to reference points
minute
collected
one.
via
Yeah.
We'll try.
signals
We
and
will try to.
field
We didn't
personnel
mention
reports.
Raiden much until
We
just
need to
now.
get to the map
Yeah,
to the
I
Big
and I
Shell's
put. I
node
mean,
to
you
put
might have
this
noticed I've
data
been playing it
process
up
into
like,
practical
oh, I
use.
don't know who,
The node
what's
unit
going
is about
on.
3
I,
feet high.
I've
Should
played
be
these
colored
games
blue.
before.
Each area has at least one.
How do I gain
you-
access?
Do you have to put in your name for the first
Just
time when you
push
reach a
the
node? I
action
forget
button
when
in
that
front of
happens.
the node.
Yes, I
Okay.
think so.
The nanomachines
Oh,
in your
I'm gonna get banned on Twitch.
access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
So we can luckily just run up to here. Shot play in my MGS2. Right, I have to put in our code name. I'm doing this while my boyfriend is in the bathroom, so we'll leave it as a little surprise to him. I'll put in my actual birthday, why not? Sadly, yes. Blood on, thank you. Real-time cutscenes. There we go. Uh-oh.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as
Did
the
you
position
say
of enemy
nerd?
personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your
It's
enemies,
interesting the way
and
they
blue
cut that
cone
as though
shape
Raiden has
represents
been
their
cut
field
in.
of vision.
The bright dot in the middle is you.
Your radar
Raiden.
isn't affected by the weather.
Raiden.
But if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology.
He
You
went
won't be
to
able to use it in an
strange.
area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
You look lost.
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the start button.
Bratty
How do I
Raiden.
save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Not a chance.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
You're 2 rums deep now, and you're going crazy on the
data
code.
saving and support.
I love the be able to like zoom in on the code.
The analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
Rosemary.
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me.
Rose, I need you to call Raiden by his code name.
And because of that, I
Rose
will be
proceeds to never
monitoring
use
and
it.
keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Do they turn
Given
bright
the
red if you zoom in on
circumstances,
them for
you're
too
free to do
long?
what you see fit.
I wish.
Hey,
Just
I
an old
prefer
girl
this
worried
to
about
being
Jack,
kept
I'm
in
always
the dark
saying
later.
this. Yeah.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Do we
Of
need to
course.
look out for
His
Raiden,
handle is
you know?
Raiden. For the duration of the
Sounds
mission,
like
could you call him that?
sounds like a quite
Yes,
like
sir.
a bratty thing to
All
say.
right,
I'm worried about
Raiden.
Jack.
Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The
Fred
proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
Get real. April 30th. Is there something special about
We'll
it?
need to do a midweek
Isn't
stream
there?
on
I can't
April
remember.
29th or
I'm
April
sorry.
30th.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack.
Okay,
Okay.
Jack, reel it in.
I like you. Oh no, they've only got 1 star left. They're gonna wake up.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Oh, having a great time.
Wait for an elevator. Seems familiar.
Yeah. Interesting times.
No, I'll be good.
We did the nerd. We did the nerd. Yeah, you were in the bathroom.
What did you make your name? Okay. Guess what? I'll find out.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Stands.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code
Wait, we're
name.
playing as a girl?
But he can't.
Holy.
He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to
The
spot me in this light.
absolute boy.
You never
Look
had
at him.
daylight VR training, after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Raiden is Uke gender.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central
Very
core and
important, the
6
layout of
struts
big shell.
surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped
Mad
like
for the
2
entire
hexagons
game.
connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
Skeleton of Fun, the character that made the writer of PlayStation Magazine
First,
come
get
out.
to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Now, a lot of people, it feels crazy to talk about this these days because, like, I don't know, nowadays MGS2 is like such a widely regarded game, but I remember at the time, a lot of people really didn't like Raiden, and they were like, oh my god, I want to play as Snake. Why can't I play as Snake? I wish I could play more of the game as Snake. Why do I have to play this you know, girly hipped, long-haired, effeminate?
I feel very thankful to have played like outside of the time that it existed. Like I played all the Metal Gear Solid games in quick succession, and much like Hear Me Out Chat, Lost, I think it's better enjoyed when watching it all or playing it all quite quickly. Like I think a lot of people were really turned by the fact that it had been like 5 years since they played a game with Snake, and then it was like pull the rug out from under them. There goes Snake. Like, I was fully down for a game being like, oh shit, a new character, that's cool. Because I wasn't waiting 5 years for the next Metal Gear Solid game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's part of it, but also I think part of it was just sort of like homophobia. They didn't really like the fact that Raiden isn't as manly as they were
The fact that
expecting.
he's somewhat androgynous is, like, offensive to people.
Whereas, for me, like, an androgynous
honestly, yeah.
fail boy who, you know, looks girly, is constantly just, like, stressed out by everything getting out of his control, I was like, oh, I feel so seen by this game. Whereas everyone else at the time was like, I want to play as Snake more. And I'm like, yeah, that's why you play as Raiden. He wants to play as Snake too. Oh no, I slipped on bird shit. Ooh woo. I can't get that. Crawl through here. Oh.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
I think I needed this call when I was playing the game for the first time. I was like, oh!
Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
Get real.
You can use weapons even while crawling. This is
Definitely
different
not.
from VR training, so you
Definitely
keep that in
not.
mind.
And bratty
I remember
Raiden.
at the start of the stream we were like, well, we'll not do that too much. And do every sentence.
On
Bam, 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 bam.
unimportant calls,
Okay.
like I retain the right to go nuts with it. On important calls, I will try and exercise restraint. I don't want to ruin any important story moments with it, but I also think it can be exceedingly funny to do that at some points. Oh yeah, another thing. If you look up at all these birds. Oh no, they pooped on my eye and I'm not blinking.
That's how, hardened he is by that VR training.
Oh no. That's an eye infection. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
The
right in the same
same
spot. Lightning doesn't strike twice.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark.
That wasn't in the VR training.
Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command. and the NSDD came from the Vice President.
Only a few
and the
people know
Secretary
about
of
your presence here.
Your mission may
Me
be
when
top secret, but
Secret
it's gone
Santa
through
at the
usual
office
channels.
isn't going to plan.
Nice. Pump room. Hello.
We're in the pump room. Whew.
I think one of my all-time jokes ever was when I was visiting your flat for the first time when we played MGS2, and when we entered the room, instead of Transformer room, I said, I'm in your Transformer room myself.
Yeah.
Because you had a lot of Transformers.
Yeah, I still do. A lot of
I mean, yeah, I can say right now, looking across at our
look at our display shelf.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Ellie said, I knew a guy in college who had that happen to him. I'm assuming having a bird shit on him. On his first date. This girl he'd been crushing on for a long time. He never recovered. Zephyrian. Only solution is to give up on girls forever. Only boys now. So true.
Woodwalks is there. Funnily enough, I remember seeing this in Kingdom Hearts 2 at this bit of the start where you played Roxas, another sad blonde fell boy, instead of the guy from the first one. A lot of people were annoyed by that. I never got into Kingdom Hearts, so I never experienced this.
Yeah, I mean, it's wild to say now, but like, I don't know though. I mean, it's not that wild. Like, people really react negatively to being made to play as someone who they don't perceive as like, oh, I want to play as a macho cool guy. Or a woman. I don't want to play as an effeminate man.
The same people will be like, "Oh, representation doesn't really matter anyway because it's all made up," you know. But people who are ideally represented anyway just go like, "Oh, who cares about representation?" You know, it's all just fiction. You know, you can empathize into anyone's skin.
What's really funny is, yeah, those like, you know, mostly like straight white guys will be like, oh, why can't anybody empathize with the archetype that I fit into?
Yeah.
It's like, why can't you empathize with anyone who's not you?
Yeah.
Like, why can't you empathize with like a black main character?
Hanging?
Like, I played this many years after the fact, but I was kind of like, Raiden is like, you know, maybe my favourite Metal Gear Solid character. Like, not just because, you know, oh, he's androgynous
I'm giving it a try.
fail male or whatever, but because I think
you like that kind of stuff.
His story in MGS2 is honestly like maybe the strongest like character moments in the entire series, I think.
Copy that.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Found out the other day that there's a mod for FF7 Remake to change the cross-dressing sequence into a dress in a suit
about our
sequence.
presence.
Fuck me. What's
my
wrong with people?
God.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe?
Is that a hate crime? It feels like a hate crime.
Yeah.
Secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president.
Holy. My reaction to being
Holy.
Crazy. Is that? Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut
his
B
lips.
now.
Sorry, am I not? What were we talking about?
Time to up that grim meter. Not because of the lips.
Time to up that grip meter. That's such a good response to, wow, look at his lips.
Grip meter level up.
my grip meter's going crazy right now, bro. Please move. Thank you. Alright, let's do a few... hoop. Hoop. Whoop. He's so extra with his movements. Zephyrian, today I'm disappointed by the androgynous options in games. One of the reasons I never picked up Baldur's Gate is because there's even as an inclusive title, their character creator is wildly dimorphic with no good in-between options. Yeah, I mean, It annoyed me that people were calling Baldur's Gate 3 the queerest game ever made.
Oh, yeah, honestly, we were going through a dark time when that was going on.
When this game exists. Holy shit.
Holy.
Sosha's in. This feels familiar. Is there a ninja? Shit, maybe.
Dude looking in the
Do
wrong
they?
direction.
I want to. Jesus, what a scream! Do they have good trigger discipline? The thing I notice these days, because people keep going on about it on Twitter, like finger off the trigger.
Yeah.
When you're not ready to shoot.
Honestly,
I mean, he doesn't have good trigger discipline.
This would be me during like this mission.
But you see that guy on the floor there? That'd be me.
Already dead drop.
That's having a
Who's that?
Having a little nap.
Not a Vamp fan, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, you're in a household of Vamp fans. Well, at least me.
in this household, we stand Vamp.
Yeah.
And his silly penis knife.
Yeah.
Queen.
The Vamp, as far as we know, all women are queens.
Exactly.
Oh shit, dual sensor's low battery.
That's fine. That come up on the stream as well. That's funny. I guess all the trophy notifications as well, because I'm playing these for the first time on PS5.
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
Zephyrian, those pirouettes he's doing, am I right? Like...
Damn, that soldier was kind of caked up when he like slid sideways.
Everyone's got great butts in this.
This room to me is the Richie Morgan room, the Richie Morgan strut.
Because he spent like 4 hours stuck
Yeah.
here.
Interesting.
Me when I see a guy sucking another guy.
A guy that will suck you dry, you know what I'm saying?
What are you?
Brandish, let's go.
Me when I see another gay guy. What are you?
Vamp goes so hard, man.
I love his stance in the air. What are you? I'm gay. We're about to meet another great character.
Yeah, and one of the greatest original characters for the game, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
A little brief zoom.
I dropped the controller, okay? Look at those ankles.
Where is he?
So this is how you can tell they ran out of budget for the game. We got David Hayter to voice 2 characters. Come on.
Honestly.
Like Yuri Lowenthal, you know? Fallout New Vegas.
It's cool that both the characters he plays have great asses, though. Oh no. How fucking strong do you have to be to do that?
Yeah, Vamp goes crazy.
Strange smell.
Boy smell.
You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Are heard someone say that.
Yeah.
Don't think, shoot.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, cool.
Vamp in the group chat. Like.
Anytime a woman speaks, queen.
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
What about oh wow, they got the writer of the Watchmen film to voice the character. Is Phil Lamar on Cameo? Can I get him to do the voicemail copy pasta?
I'm not an
Oh my god. No, if he is, I'm crowdfunding for this.
Yeah,
no, in fact,
yeah.
fuck it.
My
I'm
name is-
donating
Just do it out of
100%.
pocket, yeah.
Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Seems cool. You're always on the lips.
How did you get in? Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Like a DSL check on every character.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That suit, are you a Foxhound member?
Foxhound was
Oh,
disbanded.
you. How are you
Where
on
were
drink?
before Foxhound?
I
Delta
could use
Force?
another drink.
Okay. Same again?
I'm not drunk enough.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21.
Force
That's about
21.
tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
What about, is he, you know, a friend
Sneaking
of
mission
Foxhound?
60,
Yes.
Weapons 80,
That's so good.
advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
I quote that so much.
Virtual grunt of the
Weapons
digital
60.
age. That's just great.
Sneaking
That's
mission
far more
60,
effective than
weapons
live
80,
exercises.
advanced.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the
This kid's
president?
wired.
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Get real. Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret
Civilian.
mission. No one can
Kojima
know that
unfortunately
we're
failed to
involved.
predict the prevalence of
Look at
furries in
that.
VR. Yeah, honestly, what a miss.
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
This guy was into
Navy
kink?
Captain.
He had half a handcuff?
You alright?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Oh, well, smoking a dart will be really good for you then.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-president George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to
VR
unravel.
troopers, wasn't that like
They
a...
were always close to the edge, but they
Tokusatsu
became
show?
more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
Oh, Shinkawa is back.
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Shinkawa's
Why
art
would they
style
go
is
after the big
awesome.
shell? How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
Oh, damn.
What about
Oh,
the
well.
other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too
Zephyrian,
much
the way
ground
he
for just
seemed,
dead
the way he
cell
moves
members
didn't
to
seem
hold
human.
down.
He's just flouncing around. Give him a break. He's camp, and that's
You weren't
okay.
briefed on
I'm
any
so
of
I'm
this,
so
and
wistful
you
looking
came in alone to
at the big
boot.
shell.
What?
The color is just like.
What are you really doing here?
Honestly, as I intimated at the beginning of the stream,
Can't tell me, huh?
I'll
Fine
say
with
after
me.
this cutscene.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
I'm gonna light up immediately after this cutscene.
First time
Take
forever.
this too.
Cheers.
Cool.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is
All these soldiers are caked up. Damn.
some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Okay, I guess I'll do my fucking job. Look at
Very
Ryan.
lazily
Look at him.
reaches. Oh, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna. Never mind. Don't need to anymore.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
But I can patch into your frequency, if that's okay.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
I dig how Dead Cell are meant to be like a pale comparison to Foxhound, but at the same time, I kind of love Dead Cell. I'm like, much like how I am the #1 fan of Harold Perrineau, no citation, I am also the #1 fan of Fat Man in the world, I will say. No one loves Fat Man as much as I do.
Raiden didn't want to tell him his dead name. Mm-hmm. I mean, there was a thread I saw on Twitter a while ago where, like, a trans guy was, like, you know, playing MGS2 and relating to Raiden was, like, one of the most powerful experiences of my life, and I was just like, same,
I mean,
brother.
even if you don't identify with, like, how Raiden's, like, body type or identity, the game itself is about, like, one's own identity and shunning the one that has been provided to
it's
you.
about,
so.
feeling like you're being pushed into being something and reclaiming a sense of, like, independence from that. So, yeah, as Sin was saying, look, Snake's just... Pliskin is just here, taking a nap.
Right, time to fucking
muck
down
about
him.
with him.
We don't trust this guy.
Shoot that thing.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, look at him. He won't. Zero chill. Look, I smoke. I'm cool. He fucking put the gun down as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, you smoke. Alright.
Your smoke too different, Raiden.
He didn't like that.
Moron.
Ow!
Okay, a little safety shot to
Shoot me
the fucking
once.
brain.
Just a little bullet in your leg there. Okay.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Mom.
Was it 141.80?
0.80, yeah.
Whatever.
A lot of dead bodies around here.
Hello.
Huh. That's weird.
Anyway, bye.
Nothing I can do about that right now. Get the M9 first. Okay.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That
Give
again.
it up already.
I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out.
You're beginning
It's
to get on my
important.
nerves.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay.
I saw you're timing it for every time I take a sip of my drink.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Good stuff.
What image do we have here?
Konami eyes, Statue of Liberty, and what the hell's that?
Robot.
I know it's like to simulate the fact that you're breathing, but like the bobbing up and down is a bit
Fucking
much.
red versus blue
Like,
ass.
Well, I feel like when you're pointing your gun, it's like that's the thing. It's fucking completely still.
Well, there's a little bit.
Well, there's a little bit of, and the more injured you are as well, the more it like twitches. I think if you're bleeding, your hands even like tremble a little bit, and you can also notice that it like trembles with his heartbeat. There you go.
Yeah. Right.
Which is, very like cool attention to detail. But then when you're standing like this, you shouldn't be like bobbing up and down as much as he is. Like, that's a bit wild, considering I don't think you're like that when you have the gun out. It's like he becomes very aware of his. Oh shit! Time to stanky walk out of here.
Time for the best line read of the whole game. No, you spoiled it.
I just wanted to make sure it's the same line.
What we were both thinking of.
The controller does not vibrate in time with his heartbeats. Cyprian. That would be a cool.
Fortune's theme.
It's such a good theme. I fucking love Fortune so much. I think she's so cool.
What the hell is that?
It's a woman rider.
It's a woman rider. Jesus Christ.
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
That eye roll. That is.
queen.
Do you think Vamp just says that to every woman he meets?
Maybe, we don't know. Does he ever talk to like E or anyone?
That was the president? Holy shit. Would have been depressed but too cunty to ever be defeated. Fortune's journey is just like mine. So true.
A dud.
Yes.
So true.
I love that. A dud. Me, when a tweet I do gets less than 100 likes.
If everyone could like and retweet that Shogun tweet you did about Nato.
Yeah, honestly. That Shogun tweet I did about Nato got less than 100 likes. Me.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
He's so fucking cool.
I think a lot of people think of Fortune as kind of like a lesser Sniper Wolf. I don't know. I fuck with Fortune so much.
I like Fortune.
Yeah.
I love Sniper Wolf, don't get me wrong, but I think Fortune is extremely cool.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Her theme rocks, her design rocks, and look, I'm camp as a row of tents, but I fuck with women with big guns.
Just having a railgun is cool.
Yeah, having a railgun is awesome.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
A Harrier?
Besides,
What is this?
since
Well,
the
it's a
SEALs drew
kind of
their
plane
fight,
that can
your infantry
hover
went
in
off
place.
without a
But
hit.
that's not important
On
right
top
now.
of that,
Snake were behind
we
D.
know their
Behind
defensive
D?
capabilities.
What is this?
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If
The
that
very end
toxic
went-
spell does
said,
take
I went
place,
and liked the
it'll
NATO
devastate
tweet.
not only
Thank
the
you very
harbor,
much.
but
Every
portions of
like
the coastline
counts.
for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission.
Yeah,
plan.
what about the She
You should
Really Is
find
Lady
it there.
Luck scene? Honestly,
Is this according
one
to
of the top 10
simulation
scenes
too?
of the entire
What are you
series.
talking
Like,
about? Get to
Absolutely
Strut
with
C
you
and
there.
find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you
Understood.
something
He is
before
such
I
a
go.
brat.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
so real.
Snap out of it.
Me when I
And
log
you,
into
Rose,
Twitter.
I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
Very
I've
good.
made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't
Raiden,
let
cool.
you be just a
Okay, Raiden. Jesus, man.
Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Well, I better strut on down then. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Okay.
Also to catch up on chat. Post eclipse Griffith luck. No arrows will ever hit her. Yeah. Airplane references. Yeah, I don't know why I've been feeling like watching Police Squad and Airplane and stuff. I'm just in the mood for some exceedingly bad jokes. Right, back in a second.
Okay.
While I'm gone, favorite Foxhound member, favorite Dead Cell member.
Okay, I'll say
Not
mine
too
to begin
many
with.
spoilers,
Foxhound member. Assuming, are we including Revolver Ocelot? 'Cause Revolver Ocelot is probably my favorite character of the whole series. But assuming not including him because his allegiance is not truly to Foxhound, my favorite Foxhound member is probably Vulcan Raven. My favorite Dead Cell member is Fat Man. Even though Fortune is the coolest Dead Cell member, but I just love laugh and grow fat. Psycho Mantis and Fortune, good choices. Psycho Mantis is great. And yeah, Fortune is probably the coolest member of Dead Cell. I said my picks are Vulcan Raven and Fat Man. And Silk said theirs was Psycho Mantis and Fortune.
Psycho Mantis, the gimp suit aesthetic, very good. I think
you like.
I like Sniper Wolf.
Is
I think she's exceedingly cool. And for Dead Cell, I do like Fat Man. I think he's very entertaining. But I think Fortune is just very cool as well.
Yeah.
Even though they basically fulfill the same role of like badass woman.
A lot of fucking people out there will be like, Solidus is my favorite Dead Cell member, and I'm big thumbs down, least favorite Dead Cell member. Call me a hipster, but I'm like, boo to Solidus being my favorite Dead Cell member. So all three other members are like cooler than Solidus to me.
Right. We're on the BC connecting bridge. Damn.
I love ready salted crisps. I assume that's... I love water without ice. I assume that is a reaction to loving Solidus, or... Hopefully it's not my reaction to loving Fat Man, because otherwise I am owned.
I am owned. I am defeated. Yeah, it's like people who go into the holodeck in Star Trek and order, ask for some history.
Water and some history.
Lukewarm water and some history, please. I want to do some more pull-ups. Yes, Solidus. Yeah.
Completely entry level opinion of MGS to be like, Solidus was right actually. Get real.
Yeah. We're in the dining hall. Sick. So, which way, Western man? The men's or the women's? I mean, which bathroom's this guy gonna fucking blend in?
Fellow Vulcan Raven fan, Whatever. Vulcan Raven goes so hard in MGS1, I think.
This is true.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them?
Don't sound so happy about it, man.
Did I tell you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
So I
Don't
love
go
the
pointing that thing everywhere,
juxtaposition between Snake when he's pointing a gun at someone, when he's pointing a gun at Olga in the tanker
My name is
chapter,
Peter.
and Raiden pointing a
Peter
gun at Stillman.
Mm.
Raiden's just panicking the
Yeah,
whole time,
Scolio, demon
whereas
head,
Snake's
also a
like,
consultant
I'm in
for the
control of the
NYPD bomb
situation.
squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along.
It's kind of like Kojima nerding out with how Snake disarms Olga, you know, like goes through the steps.
Yeah.
Can't keep
He's
up
like,
with
he
everybody.
knows exactly what steps to go through, whereas Raiden's
The
just
famous
like,
church got wiped
what's
off
going
the
on
map.
here?
Too
Stop
many
moving!
lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
He says, I'm not NYPD, but he's wearing an NYPD bomb squad.
Oh, the cunty stance! Let's go!
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosive disposal textbook and you'll see
Get
his
real!
name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
Jesus!
I created him.
Goes crazy. I love Fat Man.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb
Silk,
disposal.
which bathroom does this guy use?
Are
Raiden
you
really
two
is the most
Silk?
relatable game
I didn't see
character.
you at the mission.
Honestly, yeah.
I love Raiden's reaction to there are at least 2 people who understand bomb disposal, and Raiden looks like, definitely not me.
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
What's your name?
I'm
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, I love like no one questions Snake's codename in MGS1, whereas everyone upon hearing Raiden is like, that sounds
A skinny
stupid.
guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
Skinny guy,
I
huh?
don't
I
think
wonder
so.
who that
I
Skinny
is.
didn't
guy.
find his body.
I see.
They told me.
Pliskin, weird, strange. I never heard of that guy.
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup. So we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Come on, Snake, you had your time doing this shit.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Whatever, Stillman Turf must
I
investigate
wasn't
further.
informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own.
Giving me a hard time about my name.
There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
Why don't you This is a little different from using C4.
This is the RPG question. Number one option in the conversation. Why don't you do it?
Yeah, and like once you see it as well. Like every RPG, whenever you're given a quest, one of the dialogue options is, why don't you do it, or why doesn't someone else do it, or why do I need to do this?
Here, look at this.
Hi, Snake. Pliskin.
This is a C4 bomb.
You see this shit?
Don't turn it on.
It's live. You can see it.
Get down!
Now you spray this on the sucker. And there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under the
just
table,
like
everywhere.
Lost
Try to
Season
imagine
4,
the
Episode
locations
12.
the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy.
Oddly,
You know when Michael, played by Harold Perrineau, sprays the C4 detonator with the fire extinguisher? Real ones in the chat will know this moment.
It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
Your Harold Perrineau knowledge.
I
is
am the number one Harold Perrineau fan in the world.
That's right. I have a Establish the link up with your radar network so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know.
So this again ties
There's
into this
something
theme of
very
like
unusual
passing,
about an ability like that.
passing on things
Even
through
an
not
invalid
like
gets
genetic
special
lines,
treatment.
but through.
I remember some people called him.
Have you
one
ever
of
read the
fat
book
cats.
called The
Maybe
Selfish
that's what
Gene?
started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area,
Green?
isn't it?
Don't complain.
I mean, I'm
It's better
colorblind,
than
but
nothing.
that's yellow to me.
Just activate the sensors
Kind
and
of like
search
that.
the area,
Sort of
okay?
like fluorescent jacket.
Don't forget
yellow,
that
you know.
you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the
Did
radar
you say?
on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
What if you
Because the
pass
radar
on your
gets knocked
memes to a
offline
kid
when
with
we're
bad
Honestly,
vibes?
nightmare. Like, imagine.
Lots of C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
What if you had an enfant terrible, a terrible baby?
I know
But
the
he had
structure
bad
of this
vibes.
facility, and if he wants to take out
The
the
kid
plant,
had bad
where he would
vibes.
target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based
Just
on
every
my
shot of a
theories.
big shell
Demolition
exterior
is a
into
kind
like
of
a
ideology.
meditation
It makes
state.
no
I'm
sense
just
at
like,
the time.
Enter a fugue state for a second. Be like,
Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each
I mean, there are
of the
two ways you
vertices,
can join a
or the
hexagon,
struts in
man,
this
and we
case.
didn't specify which
You
one.
need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering
Makes
the
sense.
shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
he's the kind of fucked up guides times 6x2.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
I love how ubiquitous it is in video games to like
this?
just put something
Security
behind your
card
back and
issued
it's
to
like,
shell
nah, that's,
personnel.
your,
Got it,
that's in your
yeah.
inventory. That just vanishes up your ass.
The big shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level
It's very
1.
faint, the level
Twisted,
1
your
text.
card can get you into level 3
Why
areas.
does he get a level 3
the
card? Yeah.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
A level 1 card will get me into.
We'll have to deal with the
Fucking
remaining
sweet
security
FA.
lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
God,
The 2 of
everybody's
us
so
can handle
thick.
it, don't worry. You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to
What's
babysit
that poster?
anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a
It's a
dangerous.
very like avant-garde sexy
dares
poster of a woman in the
wins.
background in the kitchen.
If anything comes up, let me know. My
That
frequency
is
is
true.
114.25.
Whatever is pointing out, we keep calling him Snake, but it's Iroquois.
Good
Like,
luck, kid. I'll see you later.
Yep. Yeah, it's the voice actor being the same, you know.
Yeah,
I'm just,
yeah.
it fucks me up.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Simplify. Marine Corps talk.
I mean, if you ever watched a movie, you might have heard of that.
Team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
This guy's British.
He's
Be careful around that guy.
Somehow I don't think so.
Fucking
If
watch
there's
out for
someone
this
to
guy. He's
suspect,
fucking
I
SAS.
can put it on you.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you.
The fear?
When you give in to fear, the darkness comes.
Spits out drink.
The fear!
Pens detected. Time to shoot those.
If you need to talk to me, use the codec.
What's his
Oh,
number again?
shit.
Fuck. It's fine. We'll just try every of the 200 numbers between 140 and
Stillman is safe
142.
as long as he's in there. You worry about defusing those C4s instead.
It's more than 200 because you can change the decimal place, right?
You can? I thought all numbers occur between 140 and 142 in this one.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, it, like loops around after. Never noticed that. What was Stillman's number again? I want to call him.
Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs. I'm all right.
Yeah, I know you're alright. What's your number again, man?
If you need to talk to me, use the codec.
That's alright, Google search is
Everything's
still on
okay
Harold
in
Perry
here.
now.
Get to work on those bombs.
Ooh.
$140.25.
140.25.
The sensor A that I gave you is set so that the position of bombs will appear on the radar. Didn't I say that if you don't first initialize the radar, you won't get anywhere? Now search
idiot.
for the node. If you're not sure what the node is, ask your superior officer. He should know.
Definitely not.
Nice.
Definitely not. Yeah, it's very like Art Deco poster there. Weird. Just having the.
I thought your name showed up during these
No,
nodes.
only the first time, so you're gonna have to wait till the very
no.
end of the game.
Damn, yeah. Something to flapping
They've,
around
I think
here.
they replaced these in the HD version because in the
This- yeah, I
original
was gonna
game
say
they're
this-
all like swimsuit models.
The stock photo of the muscly man in the tanker was like, seemed a bit out of place.
I think that might be an original, but
Really?
these
With
were
the
all
stock
like
photo overlay?
I believe these were all pictures of like Japanese swimsuit models
Oh, yeah,
in the
okay.
original. I want to break these glasses. Yeah, look, I've got a little radar and I can see Stillman in there.
I'm all right.
Good. Just checking. Oh yeah, and I don't think you need to equip the cards in this one. Opens security level 1 doors when held in inventory, so you don't need to have it equipped, unlike
Right,
in
okay.
first
big
game.
improvement over the first
We
one.
do want the
Right, challenge 1.
Oh my goodness! There's a bomb in the toilet.
In the fucking
In the women's.
Oh.
Am I?
Is it the women's?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Am I allowed in here? Looking good. Wow, Pentazamin in the toilet. Some tranquilizer darts and some Pentazamin. Someone's having a fucking wild time in the ladies.
Right, challenge number
Like
1.
you can hear it's crazy to me how
You're using this as an opportunity to dunk on Richie Morgan. I know it.
it's crazy to me how you could spend so long not working this out. Wait, hang on. What?
Yeah, got a problem?
Yeah, why won't it shoot? I can't
Is
see.
it not like the action button?
Yeah, I'm pressing square.
Circle?
And circle and triangle.
R2?
Use the R to control the spray. Oh, it's forward.
Ew.
Oh, it's because it's trying to recreate the pressure sensitive
Oh,
controls.
the analog of the...
So it uses the right... That's fucking so weird. It uses the right analog stick and you push up on it, but it has like a pressure sensitive thing, but
yeah.
it only seems to trigger at like maximum extension, basically. I don't like that. I wish they just kept it the fucking square
I mean,
button
it
like
doesn't
something
fucking matter. Like, you just need to use it enough on the bomb to make it diffuse. It's not like...
Right in here. I took care of this.
There's never a time when you want to spray only a tiny
The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe.
Yeah, usually
Other
fucking nuke
locations
the
too,
guys.
And none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems.
I will say we are a dual
So far,
sense
we haven't
appreciating
seen
household.
anything
We
but
do
a waste
like
of good
the...
explosives.
Yes, I love the
Unless
pressure
it's
sensitive
sensitive
controls.
triggers.
I love how
He couldn't have overlooked the fact
in
that I would be called into this.
MGS3,
There's something going on.
when you grab people, like in the original game, when you grab people from behind, holding down the button too hard makes you slit their throat.
Yeah.
Which kind of doesn't make sense from a it's like, oh, I grabbed him too hard and I killed him, but because it's a very deliberate action, like pulling out your knife and like cutting the guy's throat. But it does sort of make you feel like a tense situation when you grab someone and you're like, if I push the button too hard, I'm gonna kill him, and if I push it too lightly, I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
So you feel tense every time you grab someone. I think that's really good, and it's something that's lost in the HD remakes where they remove the pressure sensitive controls.
Yeah, I was going to say, does the DualSense not have any pressure sensitivity in the buttons anymore?
I have
It's all
mixed
digital.
feelings on the DualSense. I quite like the weight, but I think it's a little too big for my small hands.
I think to me the PS4 controller is the perfect shape for what I want out of a controller, but the DualSense, the pressure sensitive triggers are very appealing to me.
What, the PS2 controller?
No, I'm talking about the controller you're currently carrying.
The PS5
DualSense,
controller.
Yeah. The shape I like more the PS4 controller, but the
I've grown to like the PS5. I didn't when I first started playing, but that was mostly because like it felt weird doing my combos in like fighting games on a different control pad. I've grown to like it. I like the feedback, but I can understand how it would. I mean, I've already started to feel in some games where the pressure sensitive feedback like feels a bit weird.
I will say,
I would like to be able to turn it off.
As a person that sits next to you while you play games,
the vibration
is loud.
is crazy,
like,
yeah. Yeah, especially when I'm playing Helldivers and like you're
goes
holding like a laser gun or something. It's like, Also, it gave a friend arthritis. Yeah, I mean, like with these kind of control pads and control scheme layouts, I'm a big proponent of like, I think the player should have full, unfettered access to remap the controller and like like tweak the parameters and stuff
I like
for
how-
their maximum comfort or convenience. I don't kind of like, and you know, it's why although I like how the pressure sensitive controls in MGS3 make the game more tense, if you have like a condition that makes it difficult to sort of like moderate
pressure into
like dyspraxia, for example,
yeah.
it makes it difficult to kind of like be precise with your motions. I'm absolutely in favor of just turn that off, like make the game playable for you.
At least have the option, you know, to
Exactly.
between
Like
control
it
modes.
baffles me that like on consoles it's kind of just accepted that like, no, these are the options, and if you don't like them, you're shit out of luck. Whereas on PC games, I do see that they're more sort of like leaning into like customizing. There's more options for those kind of things, and then the people just mod the game as well to be like, well, this is clearly not acceptable or not a sufficient level of
We're total
accessibility.
like anarchists in this, where we're like, you know how Celeste has like modular difficulty options. We're like, that's a huge step forward.
Yeah, I think
where some
that's
gamers see
huge.
it as like a slight against their masculinity, that someone can complete the game with like difficulty turned completely down. It's essentially God knows, but I'm like, I think that's good because it allows more people to play the game. What was I going to say? I like my favorite application for DualSense triggers is in Death Stranding. To actually make it so that the best option, you don't have to hold down both triggers all the time for the best option. Like to be able
Yeah.
to actually like balance the weight on the triggers, I think is really cool.
We already found the bomb here.
Yeah.
So this again like took Richie Morgan a disgusting amount of time.
What mainly took him the most was just incapacitating the guy.
Yeah, he was really struggling with these like soldiers.
We'll just
But
leave.
also he had not accessed the node.
Yeah.
Whereas I have, so I will simply leave.
Richie Morgan call out stream. Yeah, we're taking him down this stream.
Yeah. Can you believe he struggled with this? My God.
Alright, time to up that grip strength. Let's go.
Well, let's do a few pull-ups.
You know, when we have a chance. Bye. No.
So if you get away before he finishes the call, you're fine.
Dedication to
I
the
mean, I
grind
could-
was too strong. We our workout routine interrupted the mission.
These guys turn around a lot faster than they did before. Do one pull up and then let's bounce. Ooh. Why couldn't I get in there?
Cool it.
So
Freeze!
Freeze! No, come on!
Die. Got him. Do you want to call Rose about that one?
Yeah, go on.
What's up, Jack?
Oh.
Hang in there.
Okay.
Jack, do you need to save?
Get real.
Yeah, I will save.
Normally you
'Cause
do
I
have a
think she gives
conversation
you
with Rose
more-
about like how you lost a bit of your humanity, but Ryan
See ya.
doesn't care now, I guess. Don't know if you already killed someone on this playthrough, but
I don't think I did. Not as Raiden. Right, again, another room that like, caused Richie Morgan huge problems. Well, I will. Okay, so the thing he seemed to struggle with was that
crawl along
like
the pipes
you
rather than across
clearly
them.
crawl into here, and you're like, oh, I can crawl under these pipes, and there's an item here. Oh, but where do I go from here? I can see the bomb is around here somewhere. It's not clear that you should crawl along the length of the pipes. And to be fair, that is something that like you don't think about immediately. But if you look around in first person, whoops, okay, the controls being weird. you do notice like quite quickly. So
I would say we are getting through this very quick, whereas I think this segment took me maybe 2 hours on my first playthrough, you know?
Yeah, it's easy for someone who knows what they're doing to like say, oh, this is all super obvious.
The C4
It is
found
not
in Strut
obvious
A
the
has
first
been
time
frozen and
through.
disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal.
Whatever. Rose, I killed a man. Does that make you like me more?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
All right.
Nice, that's a pretty cool sign-up.
All right. Get real.
I love the reverse crawl.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
What's that meant to mean?
I'm just saying, Raiden has a very nice butt.
Do you think you could reverse crawl with this sort
Hell
of like
no.
precision?
I mean, I'll try. Whoops.
Cool.
Don't kill me.
I'll try not to. Although...
Jamie Dr. Dickey.
Jamie Dr. Dickey.
Cookies. Yeah.
So, if you spray them with the coolant spray, it wakes them up.
Huh.
Oh, come on, man.
Enemy sight.
Can't believe you do me like this.
Now you have to die for alerting the caution team.
Betray me like this. I want to get that box. I've forgotten how I get it. Oh, it's under here. Maybe not. They're gonna carry out an investigation. They're gonna find a body.
Dead. Oh shit. Oh no.
I'll be alright in here, but
Enemy personnel on board. All units, maximum alert.
Oh fuck.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor, Strut A. Boost up security.
We don't. Did they remove the body? They picked that up fast.
they found the other guy.
It's the intruder. Stay on guard. Send a replacement guard for the area.
Yeah,
That's caution phase.
I want that box. You left him in the middle of the room. Listen. I have no excuse for my actions. Forgetting how you get that box. Do you like cartwheel over? Yeah, I think maybe you can just crawl over. I remember as a kid, these caution phases seemed absolutely interminable. But as an adult, they're gone in a few seconds. They're not a huge deal. The ones in 3 are the worst. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it feels like a genuine, penalty for getting spotted in 3. Is that, everyone goes on high alert for a crazy long time. They sent a replacement guard. Shit. Hello. The coolant. I don't think they send guards up here, so I should be okay. But also, I need to go down. Not yet. Oh, fuck! No, they sent guys up here. I might die here. Yeah, I'm gonna die.
It looks pretty bad right now.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack! Jack!
First death, though.
Hey.
Ooh, chaff grenades. Yes, please. There we go. So these are like the more of the. Although I think in the original game there was like swimsuit models with the posters inside, and on the walls a lot of the time. What a rube. What a rube. And then I can't walk through a door.
The game stopped short of calling you a slur there. It said far connecting bridge. Anyone who uses this bridge. Could you get some grip levels up by dropping down a level here?
Probably. Oh, I don't know.
You'd have to flip around to do it, so that's probably not possible, right?
Yeah. Warehouse. Oh shit! I forget where the
node. I think it's on the upper floor, if I remember right. I remember the warehouse giving me a lot of trouble on my same playthrough, so...
Oh, come on.
Oh, sleeve. I got him. Send Oh god. As long as he never says the full stop on the sentence, you're good.
Oh, yeah. That's fucked.
It's fine, you can just wait here, I think.
Hmm.
Does anyone come out of this door?
Something
Quite nice.
Stealthy. Now, why couldn't I point my gun at that guy? Why did he, like, spot me instantly? Oh,
what's that?
No one's here. Leave me alone. I'm just a little guy.
Freeze! More!
3 souls on your conscience now.
Oh, come on.
Kiss my ass. No, you don't.
Oh, yeah, if you try and grab them from the front. No one's here.
4.
It's the enemy. I need help.
No, you don't. Fuck.
Kiss my ass. Oh no, we're good.
Yeah. Got away with it.
To prone to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Me to.
So, heal my bleeding. He's back alive again. Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. So on Caution, I think they're way more perceptive as well. Their vision cones seem like way better.
Nothing here.
Freeze!
Oh shit.
I mean, I know I said on my first playthrough this room fucked me up. I doubt the same is happening to you.
I know where the node is. It's up there though.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
It is happening, Rose. I'm sorry.
Lamau, well, it is.
Freeze! More!
More!
If you're going to shoot, then shoot me.
Fucking hell. Why'd you put your hands up there?
Fine. I'll play it this way if you want.
Nothing here.
Nope.
So level 2 door. I don't think we can get the... I don't have to get the node until that. Oh, wait, what is in there? No, maybe the node is in one of these rooms. Yeah, here it is. Alright, that'll help. Box. We've got 2 boxes now. The orange, there it is. And whatever.
PDF Z1.
Freeze!
David Paps. Rip. A Mine D. What are you smirking at?
Sounds like you said a high D.
A high D.
Where is the M9? I forget at the third plant.
Might be in here. Mine D, Colonel. What's that mine detector doing here? Oh, shit. Oh no. We've made our presence plenty clear to the enemy. There we go.
Nice.
So
you
to
can murder
equip
people
these,
in
you
silence.
have to... There we go. Now I can shoot people quietly.
We need more patrols.
Not again.
Not again.
I've done a fair amount of killing at this point.
No. Well, yeah, I guess I have.
Not again.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Yeah, if you're holding your weapon, holding a weapon, your life doesn't regenerate. That's interesting. Jesus, imagine being able to do this. The thighs would be fucking... Imagine how shredded your thighs would be if you could do this.
Ooh. Yeah. Couldn't be me.
I hope no one's going to come through this door to leave. Yeah, they're totally coming through this door. Fuck. Go leave. So this is one of the sort of things you can exploit in this game, is going through loading screens just like cancels a lot of stuff.
Freeze! Move!
Trust me, I did a lot of that in my first playthrough. A lot of leave, come in.
Yeah.
Nothing here.
I swear someone is coming down the staircase at some point. Yeah, here they are. What a noise, huh?
Yeah, like Dark Souls 1 male character getting hit.
Oh. Oh, they're gonna be late with their report again. Fuck. I'm screwed.
Yeah, you need to leave one alive for this room.
But I think it's specific ones give reports.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what rooms I have access to. We don't have access to the room, but...
Even enter before bait. Oh, hey, there's the M9.
Yay. So now we can actually take people out non-lethally, should we so choose.
Oh, are they going to come in from the top exit?
I think so. Unfortunately, I know where the bomb is in here, so we're gonna have to spend a little bit more time in this room. I mean, the thing you can do, which is boring, is just hide in this vent.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Huh? They're gonna keep finding all the bodies, and they're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Fucking
reset the caution.
God bless you, must have been through here.
Raiden's in heat, and now I'm imagining Raiden in the Omegaverse anime. Wait, Omegaverse anime? Speak more on that. I do not know anything about an Omegaverse anime. From what I understand of it, Omegaverse is that there are 3 types of people, like alphas, betas, and omegas, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. If you're an omega, you're like, you can get pregnant, definitely. Tadaima Okaeri got an anime adaptation. Tadaima Okaeri means, Tadaima means like I'm back, and Okaeri means like welcome home. Got an anime adaptation. It's so cute. Yeah, that's about right. I guess on my description of the Omegaverse. They just left the body there. I guess finding bodies is triggering investigations might have influenced Among Us. Maybe. Right, we have... Ooh, there is a magazine there. We would kind of want that. That's a good thing to have. We need to be careful, though. Shit. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's get the bomb. We'll leave the magazine.
I like how the bombs are separated into ones that are easy to see but hard to access, and ones that are easy to access but hard to see. Like this one you can see pretty much as soon as you enter the room, you're like, there it is, there's the bomb.
Yeah, but you just don't know how to get to it.
Yeah.
Until you figure out how to drop down. He's the one who's got to make the report, I'm pretty sure. So they're gonna be upset in a second. But I want that magazine. Book.
Here we
Very
go.
neutral
That's
way
right.
of putting it.
It's just a book.
I think true Omegaverse is only men being ABO, and the het versions are considered fake Omegaverse by the Fujos I've talked to.
Oh.
I mean, I agree. Straight relationships are fake. It's adapted from the BL manga Tadaime Okaeri, which is basically just fluffy BL about stay-at-home husbands and a high-powered businessman's husband and a toddler.
Excuse me? What was the last part?
They have a kid, I guess.
Okay.
Publication with adult-oriented material full of girly photos.
Girly photos of girls or girly photos of boys?
Yeah,
Is
girly
what I'm
photos
saying.
of boys. Like, hold on. Oh, damn. There's a way to read the magazine without putting it down on the floor. Can I pick it up again?
Nope,
No, I
that's
can't.
not
Right,
bad
well.
for posterity. No drone.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Whatever.
Who is this?
Stealthy quick Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye.
Exactly.
Choose the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Exactly.
Deep Throat. You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact
We need
me?
to end the stream
Let's
soon.
just say
Okay.
you're
Silly
fans.
mode is reaching.
Yeah, silly mode is reaching critical mass.
Someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission.
Not a
The
chance.
transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He
Exactly.
called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none.
Exactly.
Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
No traps are my enemies. So yeah, there are Claymore mines around here. Now we've taken out the guard, so we don't need to worry too much about this. But you can just crawl, pick up all the mines just as you could in MGS1.
Use these against Fat Man.
You can, but I'm probably not gonna.
Yeah.
It's quite
Same
hard.
situation as Vulcan Raven.
Yeah. Right, the parcel room has a cool box in that I want to pick up.
Do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
Weirdo.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
Started
I said the
being
Chrysler
correct,
building was in Godzilla.
actually.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and
There's
you
the
were doing the same. The next
You're a
thing we
real
knew, the
egotistical
Japanese women
woman.
had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful.
Definitely
I could
not.
look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
Get real.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
Get real.
What?
Take care.
Weird conversation.
We have fun.
We do.
Here at twitch.tv/VoodooMurder.
A level 5 door. Oh, we'll never get through that. Hey, check out these boxes. ZOE. I wonder what that is. Couldn't be Zone of the Enders, could it? Can't remember. Oh, I remember where the node is. It's in the top. Oh shit.
Who's there?
No one.
There's somebody there.
No.
Here at the factory.
Stung.
Who's there?
No one.
There's somebody there.
No.
Who's
Fuck.
Enemy sight. Enemy sight.
Yeah, I need the box. Look, I'm okay.
Ran right into the fucking...
I want to keep the box though. There we go. That's considered a soft save. So
Nice.
we could end stream here.
Yeah, we've got like, what, 2 more bombs to defuse?
Yes. Well, hang on. I think if you go into the map screen, yeah, there's 2 more bombs. There's
And
the one
there's
with this.
one more secret bomb as well, right?
Yes, and then a boss fight. But yeah, I think we'll call it here.
Yeah. Further than I thought we'd just get through Tanker and then stop.
Yeah,
but
we didn't faff about as much on Tanker as I thought I would. And I'm a little bit regretful for that. I think there was a few more fun codec conversations we could have had. Honestly, like getting the Mei Ling cameo where you phone Otacon to save so many times. Like he tries to give you Chinese proverbs like Mei Ling did, but he kind of like fucks up all the interpretations of them until eventually Mei Ling is like, Otacon, you're doing a terrible job at this.
Yeah.
Let me explain. You have to save like a lot of times, and honestly, you don't really need to on Tanker. You can complete it in like 20 minutes if you know what you're doing. But yeah, I think I'll save here. So we'll actually like do a save with Rose.
Jack, is that you?
Yes, it is me.
Rose, no comment.
About?
I've killed someone.
Here we go.
Humans are living, breathing human beings. This isn't like the VR training. They have bodies. They have had lives. I took all that away from them.
But you've got no choice if
I've
you want to
killed
survive.
someone.
And yet,
No
maybe
comment.
because of the VR training, I can't help but try and block out that reality. It's the only way I can manage to fight.
Jack,
Definitely not.
I don't care what it takes, just as long as you come back alive.
You're a real
Do whatever it
egotistical
takes,
woman.
please. Just come back in one
You're a
piece.
real egotistical woman.
Oh dear. Right, that's the stream.
We'll end it there, I think. Yeah, would have a great stream. Thank you for coming along. I had a lot of fun.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah, back next week.
Honestly,
For more of this.
if
I'm
we-
having a lot of fun
I
streaming
think
this
we
game.
could probably... We're getting through quite fast. We could probably do the final stream on April 30th if you wanted to.
Ooh, could try and push for that. Yeah. I suppose how fast we want to push through MGS2. I mean, I'm not opposed to revisiting these games in the future as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know I can get through MGS2 pretty
In an
damn
evening.
fast.
Yeah.
So the thing I said at the beginning of the stream, and I was gonna talk about earlier, and then I just dropped. But I'll bookend the stream with it as well. Is that I played this game a lot when I was a kid. I would get home from school, turn this game on, play it through, roll the credits, and then just immediately start a new game and just play through the whole thing again. And I did that every night, like 3 to 4 times a night for about a month, because it was just my way of escaping what was happening to me in my life at that time. So this game means a lot to me in that sense. But yeah, I have a lot of fun playing it.
This is my favourite of the MGSs, but I've only played it once, so no true fan.
I think my favourite as a game is MGS3, but this is probably I agree like the high point of the series. Not to say that the other ones are bad. They're great, but they're great for different reasons to this one is. But yeah, thanks for coming along, everyone. Good night.
Yeah, keep it real.